Hello, hello, hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wonderful Tuesday evening to you. How's it going this evening? Time Walker TV Zero. Seth Alexa for the 9th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Fire Fades, welcome you as well. Big scoops here for both of you. Thank you, thank you. Get Bickler, Sammy. How goes it this evening? Efrondo's Panty Sherbkill. Oh my god, I'm so bad with Twitch names. Delvin, Colby Williams, Sethro Jenkins, Brew the deck. How goes it tonight? Jay Zoller for 16th months in a row. Still around. I think you might be one of the record setters, Jay Zoller. You might have been the very first sub, or very close to it. Welcome back for the 16th month. That's crazy. How goes it this evening, everyone? Yes, we're vampiring. One of my goals when Rivals of Ixalan came out and the bannings happened was to play every one of the tribes as quickly as possible because I think people were pretty excited about the tribes. So I want to play all of them pretty quickly and see how they work. So we've done Merfolk. We did a pirate deck. We'll probably do more pirate decks for Budget Magic yesterday. Dinosaurs will be coming before too long somewhere, I'm sure. Counter Cleric, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So I'm excited. We're getting vampires off the list today. This is basically the instant deck tech deck, but I had to make a couple of small changes. But we'll talk about them during the deck tech when we do that. Before we get into it, is your grandfather named Volano? No, my grandfather is not named Volano. Hibbert, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. And Blitzbeard, welcome you as well for 16th month in a row. Huge scoops here for you. Oh, thank you, everyone. And thank you for the cheer. Oi, Punk's not dead. So how are you all this evening? Hopefully you had a wonderful weekend. We're finally getting some Rivals of Ixalan standard going on. So the format's looking pretty good. Awesome, dude. 16th month in a row. 16th month is a long time, and it's been a fun road. I hope you continue doing what you do as well as enjoy it. But I gotta ask, do you want to play some PUBG later? Awesome, dude. We got to play PUBG sometime. Probably not going to be tonight, though. But thank you so much for the rescrub. Evan, welcome you as well. So many subs right off the bat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we got to do some reminders. Oh, yeah, big news. Big news. We can talk about everything as it goes along. Oh, Brian Okafor, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. So we can talk about everything as we go along. Rivals of Ixalan standard, post-banning standard, Pro Tour coming up, all that fun stuff. Magic Arena, I think we talked about that last week. So all that fun stuff. But in case you missed it, so I'm going to be doing in February, we're going to be doing the Team Modern Super League. So that means, basically, I'm on a team with Corbin from over at TCG Player, also does some Magic coverage stuff. Todd Stevens, you probably know the dapper Todd Stevens, streamer, SCG player. So we're the brew crew. We're the brewing team, playing against a bunch of Hall of Famers, really good players. So it should be interesting doing the Team Modern Super League, which means, and I'll remind you as it gets closer, Galran, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So I'll remind you as it gets closer, but February 13th is our week. I think we play twice. We play once in February, once in March. But February 13th is our first match, and that's when we would normally be doing the stream. So on that night, we won't have the normal stream, but instead we'll be doing the Team Modern Super League that night instead. But I'll remind you as it gets closer. But I'm excited for it. It should be really fun. Can you send me music for the stream from email? Yeah, sure. As long as it's safe to go up on YouTube and Twitch, then definitely. I have not collaborated with Todd before. I know him from social media and stuff, but I've never actually collaborated with him. I've never collaborated with Corbin either. Actually, maybe Corbin guested on the podcast a long time ago, but never really collaborated. I've known Corbin for a long, long time, though. Geez, yeah. Back when we were both mostly doing finance-related stuff. So, yeah, I've known Corbin for a long time. Corbin's awesome. Todd seems awesome, too. I don't know him as well as Corbin, but he makes cool decks, so I'm excited for it. Anyway, let's do our reminders, talk about the deck. Of course, MTG Goldfish Replay YouTube. Cathrero, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So, Replay YouTube, catch all the old streams, including this one, in the future. Normal YouTube, we had some red-black pirate budget Magic action yesterday. And tomorrow, against odds, we're finally hitting up standard with Rivals of Ixalan. The poll last week was absurd. It came down to Azur's Gateway and Polyraptor. There were more than 6,000 votes cast, and Azur's Gateway won by 1 vote. It was like 1,160 to 1,159. So we're Azur Gatewaying tomorrow. But if you want to vote Polyraptor, it'll be on the poll again next week, so you still have a chance to vote for it. So anyway, keep an eye out for that. Merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playmats. Still got the Ixalan Dyna shirt going on if you are interested. So keep an eye out for that as well if you're looking for a way to support the stream and the channel and the site. And of course, donations are available, certainly not required, but always appreciated. $2 or more gets your message read on the stream. So let's talk about this vampire deck. So if you saw the instant deck tech earlier, this is basically the instant deck tech deck with a couple of small changes. So basically the changes, I changed up the 3-drop slot. I really don't like Yahani unless you're intentionally building an aristocrat sacrifice deck. It's just not very good as a normal creature. So instead of playing Yahanis and 2 Mavrin Fiends, we're playing 3 Forerunner of the Legion, which lets us tutor up all of our sweet stuff. So Forerunner of the Legion lets us get Sanctum Seeker as our finisher, lets us get Twilight Prophet to our cards, our 1 of Mavrin Fiend, and we also added in, these are the 2 fun ofs that I'm really excited to try out. So we have Champion of Dusk to draw a bunch of cards. Basically, when it enters the battlefield, we draw cards and lose life equal to the number of vampires we control. Also, Bishop of the Bloodstain to drain our opponent out of the game. So, those are kind of the changes. Otherwise, this is exactly the deck from the instant deck tech. So, it's just personalized very slightly. Oh yeah, also the mana base, added in Ifnir Deadlands, Sheffet Dunes, Scavenger Grounds. They just had 4 Ifnir Deadlands, and Sheffet Dunes seems to make a lot of sense with a go-wide deck like Vampires. It can like make tokens and Legion's landing, so it makes sense to have Sheffet Dunes in there too. But the basic plan of the deck is we're pretty much looking to curve out. We have a lot of 1-drops, Skymeasure Spirant, Legion's Landing, a ton of 2-drops, including Legion's Lieutenant as our Lord, Gifted Aetherborn, Dusk Legion Zealot, a Danto Vanguard, so many good 2-drops. The 3-drop slot is where we start tutoring up whatever we need for the situation. If we're looking to close out the game, we get Sanctum Seeker. Go wide, we can get Mavrin Fiend. Go long, we can get Twilight Prophet or Champion of Dusk. Also, Bishop of the Bloodstain just to kill our opponent directly. So that's basically the plan of the deck. We're straight up Vampire Tribal, essentially. Not doing anything crazy, no combos, no Panharmonicons. This is Vampire Tribal with the Lords, the whole thing, so we'll see how it goes. I'm definitely excited to try it. Like I said, I want to really play all of the streams, or all of the tribes from Ixalan. So it's the next one on the list. Sideboard-wise, Scavenger Grounds for graveyard decks, Authority of the Councils for aggro, Moment of Craving for aggro and the crazy Boggles deck that's super annoying, Bloodfast to draw some cards in control matchups, Chemball, also good against control, Lost Legacy for combo, binding, removal, Dust On, sweep the board, get back our vampires, and Duresses. So that's what we're battling with. Straight up Vampire Tribal. We'll see how it goes. I have no idea how it's going to go. Rekindling Phoenix seems like it is legit. I have seen a lot of people playing it, and it's good. It's really good. It is super annoying to play against. I am always surprised by how annoying it is. We have a new donation, Friar Hades. Ooh. Let me pull up Streamlabs so I can actually read this. 1 second. Donation incoming. $3 donation from Fire Hades says, read in a ring announcer's voice, Saffron Olive. Thank you, Fire Hades. I don't know if I'd be a good ring announcer. I don't really watch wrestling. I've never really enjoyed wrestling. But, yeah. I don't know. I will never understand. 2 things I will never understand about the Magic community. And I can't get the correlation. I keep thinking about it and I cannot figure it out. Brew182, welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. I think Ad Nauseum is the more tier of those two options. Big soups here for our new subscription, new subscriber. I will never understand why the Magic community loves wrestling so much and hockey. Wrestling and hockey. I think Magic players for some reason like those two things more than any other random group. Argent Griever, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. D&D is interesting, and it was recorded, so you're gonna be able to see the first D&D experience at some point. I have no idea when that'll be. I think Tomer's doing the editing and stuff, so it was interesting. I was horrible, absolutely horrible at it, but it was interesting. Mr. Dubis, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. 9 months. Thank you so much. Big soups here for our re-subscriber. All right, it's vampire time. All right, let's see if we can do some winning. I didn't do a voice. Tom tried to get me to do a voice, and I was like, eh. That was one of my conditions to Tomer when he was like, "Oh, I want you to do this D&D thing." I was like, "Do I have to do voices?" And he was like, "No, you don't have to do that." And I said, "All right, well, I'll try it then. If I don't have to do voices, I'll try it." All right, stream mode achieved. Hey, what's up, that one dude Teal? Yeah, we'll play first with our vamps. Oh! This hand's awesome. We got Dusk Legions out, so we can draw cards. This looks good. This looks good. I'm feeling pretty good for this vampire hand. This is what we want. Conceal Courtyard and Legion's Landing. We even got our Forerunner to tutor up probably Sanctum Seeker. Should I play Blue-Green Merfolk or Esper Approach? I really like the Merfolk deck. I mean, Approach is good too. Approach is definitely a tier deck at this point. Maybe like more guaranteed to be a tier deck than Merfolk, I would say at this point. But I think Merfolk has a lot of potential. Dark Confidant for the 3rd month in a row. Is Chandra's Fire hot enough to melt steel beams? I assume so. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Well, why not Sky Marcher first? I wasn't really thinking about being aggro. I was more thinking about... I want to just draw a card here, but we're going to just Vanguard. That probably makes the most sense. Cersei, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Hit our opponent with our Vampire. I really like how Legion's Landing gets Ascend going a little bit quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're already at 5 permanents on turn 2. Have I played Green Red Monsters yet? I haven't played it. I've played against it. It looks pretty sweet. Heart of Kieran is super annoying. I don't know. I like playing... Like with Merfolk, I like playing Merfolk more as like a mid-rangey deck when it seemed like everyone else wanted to play it as, dinosaurs, as more of a... aggro list? Maybe we draw a land here. That would be good. Alright. It is a land. It's not exactly the land we wanted, but it is a land. Opponent's going to start playing huge dinosaurs at some point, and we're going to have to figure out how to deal with that. We can Forerunner next turn, or we can Sky March or Dusk Legion Zealot. Unclaimed territory. Yeah, I've had the best luck playing mid-rangey style with it, too. This is Peacekeeper. There's Ripjaw Raptor. That's going to slow down our offense for the time being. Unclaimed territory. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, alright. Unclaimed territory on Vampire. It's so easy to turn on Ascend. Like, we're not even going crazy to turn on Ascend, and it's so easy. So let's play Forerunner of the Legion. What are we tutoring? This is the question. So we're not drawing a land next turn. which means we can't actually play a 5-drop. We could take Twilight Prophet. It gets killed by Savage Stomp. Oh, what do you think, chat? What's the right pick here? I think Metallic Mimic it's in the conversation for being good enough. Just get Prophet. I guess we always get to tutor again, so we can tutor up a... Well, Sanctum Seeker. We could Sanctum Seeker or Sanctum Seeker. That's a lot of drain. That probably just kills our opponent. Play Sanctum Seeker. Attack with 5. Drain for 5. All right. We'll take Prophet. Take Prophet. Play Aspirant. Yeah. We'll pump Vanguard. We can't attack with it, though. We have City's Blessing. Pass the turn. Hope our opponent doesn't have a sweeper or anything. Well, this will be the first Prophet I've cast in Rivals of Ixalan Standard. How much removal does our opponent have? That's a big question. Yeah, Double Seeker was the other way to go there. Unclaimed territory. I mean, we can still tutor up Sanctum Seeker here. A little cheeky with the gift sub for Brew 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 the deck. Thank you so much, both of you. Big soups here for our new subscribers. Bone it. Looks like they're Savage Stomping. Gonna kill our Aspirant. Yeah, kill our Forerunner. Interesting. Draw a card. Okay. Plays Death Gorge Scavenger. Okay. Gains a bit of life. Yup. Lou Leaguer, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Suba Fuba, hello from New York. Welcome. Opponent. What are they doing? A chunk of metal for the 4th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big soups here for our re-subscriber. With you and Richard talking about MTGA, so Arena Finance, have you played Eternal? Seems similar between Eternal and Magic the Gathering Arena. Have not played Eternal. I know what it is, and I'm familiar with it, but I haven't actually played it. Well, let's just play Prophet. We tutor it up. That means we got to play it. If our opponent can't kill it, it'll be great. Whether or not that actually works remains to be seen. Hit our opponent. They could have more Savage Stomps, which is super obnoxious. Brave Archer, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Would have been better to tutor up a Lord? Yeah, maybe that would have been better. Possibly. I think Prophet, if it sticks, it's super good. I guess it's the same as the Lord. Like, if the Lord dies, it doesn't really do anything. There wasn't really anything with just 4 mana that we could get that would impact the board immediately. Opponent getting in with Ripjaw and Death Gorge. Gonna eat the Savage Stomp. Well, let's go blocking. 1, 2, 3. Not super happy about this, but it's what we got to do. Pay 4. Kill Death Gorge. Gain 1. Take 5. Down to 8. All right, opponent. Come on, Twilight Prophet. We need you to live and gain us life. Forest. Oh, not Carnage Tyrant. Please not Carnage Tyrant. Carnage Tyrant would be so bad. Yeah, Radiant Destiny could be interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's Carnage Tyrant. All right, deck. Give us something good off this Twilight Prophet. Ooh, Lord. We gain 0. Oh, this is so bad. Play Dusk Legion Zealot. Another Prophet. Play a Plains. Play Forerunner. Tutor up. I think it's got to be Sanctum Seeker. We're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. We can't even attack. Gaining 0 there is very bad for us. Pass the turn. Yeah, we might just be dead. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, Vampires... I think Vampires probably is the worst tribe. I don't know if that means they're bad. I feel like they got some tools where they might be good, but I feel like they probably rank a little bit below the other tribes. Have you considered building an against odds standard blue-green breach deck using Champion Aronas Reason to Believe now that Rix has brought some huge Elder Dinos? Ooh, that could be pretty fun. That does sound like a fun way to cheat some Elder Dinos into play. I hadn't really thought about it, but it seems like it could work. Opponent. Oh boy. Oh lord. Oh lord. Something huge. Really? Really? Kills Forerunner. Down to 4. Yeah, it's game. So we have to jump here to stay alive? Yeah? Alright, opponent. Well, opponent's got some really big dinos. I don't think there's any chance that we win this matchup. That is a good point. Out of all the tribes in, how are we fine? Alright, Big Scoops Cheer. Please enlighten me on how we are fine. Spreading Seeds, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. So to stay alive, we have to chump block with Twilight Prophet on Carnage Tyrant. And then we also have to chump block Ripjaw Raptor. Opponent draws a card. We drop to 1. And then we can't play Dusk Legion Zealot. We can play Sanctum Seeker or Twilight Prophet, and then we die on the next turn. Pretty sure that we're... Yeah, Trample is what was getting us there. Well, we can bring in our Dust Dawn. Dust Dawn seems pretty good against this deck. Maybe Ixalan's Binding? I'm not sure Fatal Push is good enough. Our opponent has a lot of big stuff. Although we do want to kill their... We do want to be able to kill their mana dorks. Ooh, boy. That did not even feel like that was a little bit close to a matchup. And I don't know if turn 3 Carnage Tyrant can be considered a poor draw. Hey, going well, Dodo McGee. How are you? We do not have Settle the Wreckage. We have Dust Dawn in our sideboard as a sweeper. Playing Lost Legacy in your main decks. That's interesting. So let's go down this champion, I think. Yeah, I think we're just not going to be able to play champion this matchup. What else do we go down? Gifted Aetherborn's good. Yeah, I don't think that bringing in Lost Legacy for just random dinos is a very... I don't think that's a very good plan. I guess we can go down like a Dusk Legion Zealot and maybe... I don't think we're ever going to tutor for Maverick Fiend. That seems very unlikely. It seems like we're going to be tutoring for our top-end stuff, so let's go down Maverick Fiend. We'll probably be tutoring for Gifted Aetherborns. Alright, we get to play first. Well, we got Fatal Pushes. Alright. I mean, hopefully we draw white mana. Being able to kill mana dorks is pretty important. If our opponent's on the non-creature mana plan, that's pretty bad. I don't think you can bring in Lost Legacy to name dinosaurs. I think Lost Legacy, I think you can only bring it into... Well, Gifted Aetherborn's reasonable. I think you can only bring it in to deal with combo pieces. I don't think you can really bring it in just as a value card. Drawing white mana would be pretty spectacular. Rootbound Craig. Hopefully our opponent's on the creature ramp plan, or no ramp plan. Well, more gifted Etherborns. I'm pretty worried that our opponent probably brought in, like, Sweltering Suns. And getting both of our Etherborn Sweltering Suns did really bad. But I don't think we can not do anything here. Yeah, I think we got to do it. Play Etherborn. Did not draw the white mana. So Saffron Olive. So Saffron was an old nickname from a long time ago, and then I was in a band at one point called Olive Drab and the Etcetras, and one of the gimmicks was everyone's last name was Olive. All right, Deathcord Scavenger. So that's where the Saffron Olive came from, and it just kind of stuck. Oh, play a swamp, pass the turn. Not having much luck finding this white mana at the moment. I saw like a highlight of the Sunbird's Invocation deck. I didn't actually see the entire thing. It looked fun. It looked really fun. Kaya Nick, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 9th month in a row. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Opponent's going to go attacking. Well, we're definitely blocking here. This frees us up to Fatal Push, whatever our opponent plays here. Including Huntmaster. Yeah, Fatal Push you. Come on, white mana. White mana? That works. Unclaimed territory on Vampire. I mean, it's still a little slow, but we get to get down Legion Lieutenant. Still a little scared of Sweltering Suns. Getting down Twilight Prophet doesn't do much yet because we don't actually have Ascend, so I think just gaining more life with Vampire is probably better. Hey Seth, can we get a Sunburn's Invocation Galta with a bunch of cards that let you cheat on mana cost for value? Opponent, Magma Sprays. Sure. Well, we'll get in with Etherborn, pass the turn. That does sound... Sunbird Invocation Galta does sound pretty fun. Douglas Messamore, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big suits here for our new subscriber. Alright, play Deadlands. And I guess we are just going to Twilight Prophet now to use our mana a little more efficiently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is awkward. Very awkward. Get him a gifted Etherborn. Thankfully, our opponent's having mana troubles of their own, which is kind of keeping us in this game. 4 toughness means this should be kind of hard to kill until they get to, like, Savage Stomping. Pass the turn. Opponent's down to 14. Ooh. Hitting the microphone. Opponent, Ripjaw Raptors. Yup. We get Sky Marcher Aspirant. We could Deadlands. That feels pretty bad. Well, let's play Legion Lieutenant. Attack for 6. If our opponent blocks with Raptor, that's fine. Opponent takes it. They might be setting up for Savage Stomp. Oh, we're putting up a fight. We're putting up a fight with our vampires against these dinosaurs. I prefer Magic Online. I don't want to invest in anymore with Magic Arena on the horizon, even if it takes a while to catch up. Thoughts? I think that if Arena has an impact on Magic Online, it's going to be a long time in the future. So I'm not especially worried about it right now. Yeah, opponent manages to kill our Lord. Goes attacking. Um. Yeah, I mean, I guess we got a fatal push. All right, man. Fatal pushing a Ripjaw Raptor feels good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're still a little bit away from ascending. There's a Huntmaster. We can't Deadlands it. Unclaimed territory. All right, play unclaimed territory on Vampire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ugh. This puts us down a permanent, but I think we got to do it. Kill the Huntmaster. I mean, we are up to 29, and our opponent's down to 4. The dinosaur deck looks a lot less good when it's not hitting its mana. Play Aspirant, pass the turn. We haven't had an actual white source this entire time. We pushed it because they killed one of our things. They killed our Legion's Lieutenant with Savage Stomp, so that opened the door for us to push it. Opponent. Alright, Thunderherd Migration. Isn't our opponent just dead here, I think? I think our opponent's very dead. Well, we can just make triply sure. Sacrifice Deadlands. Deadlands doing some work. Whoo, we got there. We got there against the dinos. Alright, it's possible. It's possible that we can win against dinos with vampires. It feels hard because our creatures are so much bigger than ours, but we just did it. We did it. This is our very first match. We are 1-1 in our first match against dinosaurs. All right, that felt a little better, even with the mana screw. Or color screw, not really mana screw. Ooh, Approach Tron? That sounds pretty interesting. I think your mana base needs a slight touch up. Flooded Strand with no islands or plains seems risky. The idea seems sweet though, but Flooded Strand should probably be Hollowed Fountain or some other blue-white source. I think that'll be the main challenge. I think, or actually, you're probably just missing lands. There's only 15 lands in the deck. Never mind. I think some lands are just not showing up on the deck list. That makes a lot more sense. It looks really fun. I think it could work. Still, it's just so funny. Like, the problem with Tron, I think we call it the Karn problem is what I would call it. The big problem is, like, yes, using Tron to play Approach is super sweet, but there's just literally nothing you can do with Tron in Modern from, like, a tournament perspective or, like, spike perspective that is better than just playing Karn. Like, Karn wins the game. It's colorless Dixie for the 11th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Says, thanks for giving me time away from the wife and kids. Well, thanks for the subscription. Welcome back, of course, to the Fishbowl. Big soups here for our re-subscriber. Authority of the Consuls? Is that really worth it? It doesn't feel super worth it to me. Let's just run it back. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. It's going well. Nelu97, how are you tonight? Uh-oh. Sammy? Didn't I tell you to use your powers of moderation wisely, Sammy? Sammy. Oh, dear. If you just got timed out, I think that was a misclick, so my apologies. It was a misclick, I am pretty sure. Play a swamp, pass the turn. Oh, someone else came in? Yeah, that makes sense. Rootbound Craig. Alright, well, we get to Fatal Push Huntmaster, which is good. Keep the mana off the board. That's the name of the game. Gifted Etherborn or Dusk Legion Zealot. Well, I think we're just going to play Etherborn. Pass the turn. Hope our opponent has mana troubles again and we can get there. Axis Combo. Ooh. Opponent. Communing with the dinosaurs. They might be having mana problems. Axis Combo. That looks super spicy. And it's got Chupacabra. Opponent hits Carnage Tyrant. That's a minute away, hopefully. More Huntmasters! Oh my god. So we need more Fatal Pushes? Oh, Dust On! We do need a white source, though, for that to work. This would be a matchup where the removal vampire might actually be good. We probably... Okay, Mr. Panda, for 50 months in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Let me see, Bob Johansson. What are we doing here? So we can Forerunner. We can get in with... Oh, they're going to have Hasty Dinosaurs. We can Dusk Legion Zealot to just draw a card. And see if we hit another Fatal Push. I think I said 15, or I meant to. Chronolance, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Oh, the Illimak deck. That's definitely a spicy list. Oh, and I remember the Truscadon deck. Sideboard looks pretty solid. Yeah, we do have Dust On. We do need another white source to cast it, though. What would we even be tutoring up with Forerunner? Nothing great? Alright, let's Dust Legion Zealot. See what we hit. I just don't know what we want to tutor with this Forerunner yet. Probably going to leave back Gifted Aetherborn on blocking duty, since it's kind of a removal spell. Come on, Fatal Push. Alright, Gifted Aetherborn. Play Chef Dunes, pass the turn. So we basically want to chump block and kill stuff, and then hopefully Dust On our way to victory. We didn't even have to tutor Gifted Aetherborn. Our deck just was nice enough to give it to us. Vana could be another good one of tutor target. I think Bishop of the Bloodstained, or whatever it is, the 4-mana 1/1 Banisher Priest card. That was another one someone mentioned right before we started, and it makes sense as a one-of. I don't think it's good enough to play in multiples in this deck, but as a one-of way to tutor up and kill a dinosaur, it seems good. Bone it, Ripjaw. Haste. I mean, if you attack, we're going to block. Opponent's going to fireball it in. Well, yeah, we're going to kill it. Opponent draws, unfortunately. And passes. More Forerunners. We do not have a white source, though. They're going to have Hasty Carnage Tyrant. Yeah, I think we just have to Gifted Aetherborn. We just want to draw white mana. That's our number one thing to draw here. I mean, we're putting up a fight against this dinosaur deck. We're in our very first match, so it's a little early to say how well it's doing. We'll definitely be playing some more Panharmonicon again before long. Yeah, let's just Territory on Vampire. I guess we get in for one. And pass the turn. We don't actually want to tutor anything up here is the problem. Because we got to draw white mana for this Dust On. That's the thing that we need. Once we draw white mana, then we can feel safe tutoring. These Gifted Aetherborns are keeping us alive, though. We're going to do it. We're going to draw white mana. It's going to happen. We need double white for Dust On. That's what we're needing white mana for. Forerunner we can cast, because here comes Hasty Carnage Tyrant. Yep. If our opponent attacks, though, we just block. Are they just going to try to stomp through our Gifted Aetherborns? Opponent. No attacks. Come on, deck. White mana. Not white mana. Now what? Now what? Now what? Now what? No white mana. We can kill this Huntmaster. It takes our entire turn with Deadlands. The problem is we tutor and it puts it on top of our deck, so we know we're not drawing white mana if we do that. We could tutor for like another Dusk Legion Zealot or something. I actually like Old Border more than Full Art. I think these lands I think they look nicer than Full Art lands, personally. That's just my own taste. Yeah, we might have to cast it and not tutor. It's probably better than killing Huntmaster. So play Forerunner. I mean, we can look. We can look and see if there's anything worth getting. Unfortunately, a lot of our white mana enters tapped. Spam Dude for the 10th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We might have profit on. I don't know. So, what I'm worried about is removal. We could take another Gifted Aetherborn. Dusk Legion Zealot draws us a card. I mean, I think if we get white mana, we should be able to win. Delight Show, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. Alright, we'll take Dusk Legion Zealot. Play Deadlands. Play Aspirant. Sure, pump you. Pass the turn. Come on, white mana. White mana, white mana. You are all we need. You are all we have ever needed. Sergeant Shenanigans for the 5th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. Phone it. Do they have real removal? Ripjaw Raptor. Savage Stomp draws a card. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on, white mana. White mana. Plays a land down to 2 cards in hand. Razakir, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. Gets in for 7. Oh, we need this white mana so badly. Down to 15. Opponent passes. Play Dusk Legion Zealot. Come on, deck. Give us a white source. Give us a white source. Yeah, pump a vampire. Sure. White mana? Legion's Landing. What do we do? I mean, I guess we can Forerunner and just... Oh, yeah, you're right. We can flip it, can't we? Play Legion's Landing. Wow. Is this going to do it? Pump this thing. Watch our opponent not let us flip. Alright, we get to flip. Yup, Legion's Landing. Oh my goodness. This gives us a chance to steal. Cycles. Okay. Yes. We get our white mana from Adanto. Oh man. Oh man, that might be doing it. Yeah, I always forget that that produces mana. Opponent takes it. Down to 13. Play Forerunner. We do have to make sure we don't die. Yeah, pump a thing. Because we're fine with just chump blocking here, because we're going to be able to get all those creatures back anyway. Yeah, I guess we tutor. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Now, what are we tutoring for? Is it just Gifted Etherborn? So we pass the turn, we block just to soak up damage. We cast Dust to kill the dinosaurs, play a Gifted Etherborn on defense, so we have something back. We also might be able to just win with Sanctum Seeker. Sanctum Seeker, that kinda, if our opponent has nothing, that just races. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, we gain... They can also hasten a dinosaur here. Yeah, Galta would be a problem. That would probably kill us. That would definitely kill us. Oh, that would kill us in a half if they have Galta. I mean, I don't think we can kill... It's hard to know. Cheeks like a hooah for the 6th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. We got to do math. All right, so we get Sanctum Seeker. Let's say our opponent has this Huntmaster back to block and plays another creature. We're dead to Galta no matter what. So plays another creature. We're not dead to another Carnage Tyrant necessarily. Plays a creature to block. So they got 2 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4. The problem is we're going to have to chump here. Most likely. Something. It's unlikely that we're going to get out of this without chumping. So 1, 2, let's say we attack with 3 creatures, drain our opponent for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe. Yeah, that's a couple turns in the future, though. We got to stay alive for now, because they're still going to have Hasty Dinosaur. I think we got to get Gifted Etherboard. Pass the turn. Hope that we're not dead. Please, no death. No death, no Galtas. No death, no Galtas. Land. Regisar. That doesn't kill us by itself. Come on, no Galtas. No Galtas. No. No way. Ripjaw. Alright, we survive. We survive! We survive! We might be good. We might be good. Opponent attacks with everything. So we block here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We block here, we block here. So we take 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This doesn't have trample. We gain 1. So we're going to be at 3. I don't think they play Lightning Strike. And then we Gifted Etherborn Dusk. And as long as they don't have a Carnage Tyrant... Actually, we would survive Carnage Tyrant. Yeah, I mean, I think this is it. Oh, no, we're going to lose a life. I don't want to let them draw a card. Oh, we could soak up 4 damage. Maybe we got to do it like this. This lets our opponent draw a card, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess that's better. Alright. I just was trying not to trigger Enrage. So we take 8. We gain 1. I guess we get some creatures left over, too, which is good. Yup. Well, surprise, opponent. Surprise. We have a Dusk. Whoo! Whoo! We got there. We got there. I value drawing a card very highly. Blow it up. Play Gifted Etherborn. Pump Sky Marcher Aspirant. Get in. How do we die? Carnage Tyrant doesn't kill us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can't Gulta. Alright, hit our opponent for 5. Is our Dust Dawn enough? Is that enough for us to steal this win? Oh man. Oh man, stealing this win would be so good. I think it's worth leaving Dusk Legion Zealot back because of Registar Alpha. Another Ripjaw Raptor. Opponent. These gifted Etherborns have been helpful. Opponent passes. We draw a tap land. I smell death coming. I feel like we're still not safe. We might have to kill this Huntmaster. I think we got to kill the Huntmaster. Yeah, I think that's better than getting back our stuff here. Yep. Kill Huntmaster. Get in with a Spyrin. Play Conceal Courtyard, pass the turn. We're presenting lethal potentially. I think the problem is we lose to Gulta if we don't kill the haste thing. At least this gives us a turn if they have Gulta. Thunderherd Migration. That's not Gulta. Oh man, I feel it. I feel it. We're going to steal it. We're going to steal this win. What do you got, opponent? What do you got? Opponent. Passes. We draw a swamp. I mean, do we just attack out? I mean, we can chef at Dunes. We can also... I think it's safer to get everything back. I think this is safest. Just don back our stuff. Play a swamp. Play Gifted Etherboard. Pump Aspirant. Attack, attack, attack. Ugh. Ugh. Well, let's see if you got a removal spell, opponent. Opponent blocks. And we got there. Woo! We got there. Sweet. Well, we got there. We got there. We got there. Whew. Wow, that was a super close match. That was a super close match, but Vampires up to 1-0. We snuck it out. Maybe this tribe is more powerful than it seems at first glance. Taking down the big bad dinosaurs. Oh boy. I think that was the right line. I mean, we could have pumped with Chef at Dunes. There's probably an argument for that. But I think Dust Dawn first makes sense because pumping Sky Marcher gives us 2 lethal threats on the ground and lets us leave mech more blockers. But, the Middling Mage, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Dust Dawn coming through in the clutch. Whew. All right, on to round 2. Wow. Yes, we definitely vamped them. We sucked all the blood out of those dinosaurs. Oh, my goodness. What would I play a modern GP? Probably a Blood Moon deck. Some sort of, like, free win red type deck. Ooh, budget favorable Pirates. I see a favorable wins deck actually performed well at a tournament this weekend. It was blue-red favorable wins with, like... some piratey stuff. It had Warkite Marauder. I don't think that's a word. But also had like Glory Bringers and Whirler Virtuosos. It looked pretty interesting. Fairly budget friendly. The pirate deck looks good. Alright, vampires. Keep it going, keep it going. Hate the vampires? Well, we get to play first. How can you hate the vampires? Ooh. That's a nice little aggro hand. Man, I gotta say, Gifted Aetherborn was super key. There's no way we beat dinosaurs without... Gifted Aetherborn. So, here's a question for you, chat. So, I mentioned earlier doing the Team Modern Super League. So, what do you think I should play? The format works as follows. Our team has to have 6 decks between us. So me, Corbin, and Todd have to have 6 deck lists, and then our opposition gets to ban 1 of the deck lists. So so let's say I get to choose 2 of the decks. That would be 1/3 of our decks. What would you say? We'll definitely be playing Blue Black Pirates at some point. Alright, Legion's Landing. Oh man, Vampire Mirror? Is that really a thing that could be happening? It's probably tokens, most likely. Not sure how we beat tokens. I guess draining them out, probably. I think we're going to play Gifted Aetherborn, because it actually blocks. Spending life, little annoying, but I think it's worth it. Pass the turn. Free win red and swans. I definitely want to... I mean, the pros don't like crazy outside the box deck, so I definitely want to play some spice. Ooh, metal... Oh, what is happening? Is this mono white vampires? It is. Alright. Well, we get to kill that. Vampire versus vampire. Which vampire deck is better? I'm sure they have Monument. Or I assume they have Monument. Free win red and Teamer Moon. Oh, thank you, Cole Frogfoot. Opponent passes. Oh, there's Bishop. That's a good way to steal stuff. Well, we gotta kill Mimic. That's a must. Kill Mimic. Play Chef at Dunes. Harbinger Me, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Get in with the Aetherborn. I think we're going to wait a turn on the Lord. I kind of want to hit our land drops since we have this Bishop of the Bloodstain. So I feel like hitting our land drops is more important than getting down the Lord early. Martyr of Dusk. Yup. Opponent passes. Forerunner. Well, let's stay in the same plan. Dusk Legion Zealot. Sky Marcher Aspirant. And let's pass. Let's pass this turn. I think we're doing okay here. I don't think I'm actually going to play Tron. That does not seem like a Tron. I do not seem like a Tron player. Adanto Vanguard. Yep. Opponent. We could use a land. Profit. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. One, two. If they block with everything, they can kill our Gifted Aetherborn. Whatever. Play Legion Lieutenant. Go attacking. We're going to swing with the crew. Except for Sky Marcher. This makes sense. We have one Champion of Dusk. We do have one as a tutor target. But only one. Zubera. Zubera is another interesting suggestion. It also has to be stuff that my teammates will let me play. I want to play spicy decks. Opponent. I'm thinking they might... Oh, they're going to... Okay, I guess they get a block here. I'm assuming they got to flip this Legion's Landing. Opponent takes it. Okay, down to 11. Getting close to Bishop of Bloodstained territory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need a land. We need a land to flip this Sky Marcher Aspirant and play Twilight Prophet. Opponent. Gonna get frisky. Flip the Legion's Landing. Do they have removal? Oh, we're so close to winning this. Speaking of Zubera, I've been playing Pauper Zubera deck, and it's awesome. Ooh, that sounds sweet. Well, let's kill this vampire. Blocking this way is safer in case they cast out. If we blocked here and they cast out our Lord, we'd lose both. Alright, opponent's up to 4 mana. Let's see what they got. Alright, there's Monument. And Aspirant. Alright, opponent's putting up a fight. Come on, deck, give us a land, give us a land. That's a land. Well, I think we just got to go aggro. Play Unclaimed Territory on Vampire. I don't know if we just win here, but it's got to be close. If we just play a Lord and attack with all. Legion's Lieutenant. Number 2. And here we come. We want to close this out because our opponent has the Monument. Ooh, Pauper Zoo. Let me take a peek. Hopefully this gets us there. Alright, well, we're attacking with it all. They can't double block our Lord. I think our opponent's just got a double chump. I guess they could have Fumigate. If they go land Fumigate, they have a shot. Although, then we follow up with Twilight Prophet, and we're probably still in pretty good shape. Yup. Opponent's down to 2. Pass the turn. Alright, opponent, do you have a Fumigate? Or do you scoop it up? If we draw land Bishop, Bishop takes it down. Out of nowhere. Oh, man, getting a Bishop... Oh, it's like Grey Merchant. It's Vampire Grey Merchant. Am I going to stream the game? Oh, what game are you talking about? Oh, that's awesome, Verimet. I might have to ask them to do that for me. I would love to normalize a little bit. I usually do it manually. It takes forever. What do you think of a deck with Azur's Gateway and Torment of Hailfire? I will say you probably want to check out Against the Odds coming up tomorrow. Oh, man, this Against the Odds is one of my favorite that we've had in a long time. It has... Woo, opponent scoops it up after showing us Maverick Fiend. All right, we're doing it. Whew, we are doing it. We don't have Golden's Demise. I wish we had Golden's Demise in our sideboard, but we do not have Golden's Demise in our sideboard. What is our plan against this deck? I guess Authority of the Consuls gains us a lot of life. Maybe that's worth it. I don't know if just the Life Kingdom is worth it. I think the humor articles are fun. I mean, I gotta show up with a Blood Moon deck. That's my role in the Magic community. Have fun, Blood Moon people, so they don't have fun. We won our first match. It was a long one. Oh man, so the against the odds tomorrow. Good God, don't. Oh, there's one game. It is so absurd. I think I tweeted about it. You might have saw it, but literally at the end of this game, I don't think I've ever had this happen to me with Magic. My hands were actually shaking. I was that tense and that close. It's insane. But this is one of my favorite against the odds we've had in a long time. I'm playing in the Team Modern Super League, Bill Brown. Starting February 13th is the first one, along with Corbin Hostler and Todd Stevens. And that also means, yes, I got to do the face cam thing. So if you're one of the face cam crowd that's always like, face cam, then make sure to check out Team Modern Super League because you'll get to see me in all my glory. Ooh, Stu producing content for MTG Goldfish. Maybe that's a good idea, Stu. Are we changing anything? The first round is February 13th. I think it's at 8 or 9 Eastern. It's on the Wizards Twitch, twitch.tv/magic, like the main Wizards of the Coast Twitch. We'll definitely be promoting it and making sure you know about it as it gets closer. But it's still a couple weeks. We probably need the other scavenger grounds because of our opponent's Dust Dawns. That does make our mana base worse, but I think it's probably worth it. Do we change anything? Fatal Push is a little sketchy. Maybe Moment of Craving over Fatal Push. Maybe we just try it like that. All right, let's try it like that. Light touch, light touch. I did not see Swordtooth and Golden Guardian tweet. That sounds interesting. Hopefully we crush everyone. Moment of Craving is good because it kills the Danto Vanguard. That's the main reason we want it. Plains for our opponent. Well, Plains, and let's start Sky Marching. This hand looks reasonable. We got our tutor to find something. We do not have a way to answer the Monument, unfortunately. Metallic Mimic, alright, so we gotta kill Mimic. We can't have that going on. We've just been killing Mimics. That's what this match has been about so far. Conceal Courtyard. Kill your Mimic. Get in for 2. So what are we tutoring for, chat? That's a big question. We get to tutor next turn. We got to decide what for. Shavadoons. Do they have Monument? They do. All right. That's where the value starts coming. Well, we got a Twilight Prophet. That's sweet. Well, get in with Sky Marcher. Play a Swamp. Play Forerunner. Forerunner, grab a... That's a big question. Pimp Council of Orzava, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. So options here. Also Invisible Skin, welcome you to the Fishbowl as well. Yeah, welcome back, Stu. It's been a while, Stu. I've missed you. I missed you, Stu. How about them Pirates? Gonna be good this year, right? Sorry. Options here. We already have a Twilight Prophet. Sanctum Seeker is a way to gain life force through damage. Also, Bishop of the Bloodstain closes out the game. Champion of Dust draws us cards. I mean, Lord is also fine. I guess Lord, we can Lord plus something. That doesn't let us beat a Fumigate, though. We could chain Forerunners. How many permanents do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're a bit away from ascending. We haven't got a Sanctum. We could get Maverin Fiend to get to go wider. I have no idea what to tutor up here. Did you email it to me, Leon? The other problem is we probably aren't going to be able to attack very easily. I don't really want a Forerunner. I'm going to take Champion of Dusk. Pass the turn. I've always wanted to resolve a Champion of Dusk. I like drawing cards. Is it right? Probably not, but it's going to be sweet. Yeah, keeping our stuff small does play around Dust Dawn. Opponent. We naturally play around Dust Dawn. Alright, Conquistadors for our opponent. Yeah, gets a 1-1. Tutors up some Conquistadors. We won our first match and we're up a game in this one, so the next one, reasonably. And a Danto Vanguard. Here they come. Here comes the dorks. And they're going to keep coming. So let's Dusk Legion Zealot. Draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think we're attacking. Let's just pump Sky Marcher. Play a land. Alright, let's play Legion Lieutenant. Pump Sky Marcher. Well, I mean, I guess we're trading for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it worth attacking? We get 2 tokens and a Conquistador? I think not. Let's just pass. Play the long game. Hopefully we hit a land so we can draw a bunch of cards. We won our first match. We're only in our second match. Our first match was super long. I mean, we're trading with like 1 card. And this is going to get flying soon. And getting flying is actually a big deal. Maybe it was greedy to play the Lord because of Dust Dawn. I don't know if our opponent would keep in their Dust Dawns, though. It seems like it's kind of wrong in this matchup since we have so many small creatures that they're probably not going to kill. But maybe because of the Lord they will. Finding like a fatal push to kill our Lord if we need to would be sweet. $2 donation from Ann Knott says, do the disguised toast thing and come to the TMSL with a Scoops mask. Ooh. Okay. I could see that. Is our opponent going to try to flip? Is that the plan? Looks like. Attacks, attacks, attacks. Attacks. Wait, how does this go wrong? What is our opponent doing? Do they have some random pump spell? Are we getting blown out by a pump spell here? I mean, if they have an Anthem, they're going to have to use it sooner or later. Let's block. This minimizes our exposure to an Anthem. Turdu Stormcrow, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. All right, opponent, let's it go. This is going to be close. Did they actually play the +2/+2 thing? Opponent. Oh, wow. Okay. That's what they have. Bishop of Binding for our Lord. Well, I guess it's champion time. I feel like we're actually in pretty bad shape now. We don't have any sweepers, and our opponent's got this Aketris Monument. Pass the turn. Opponent, more lands, more Sheffet Dunes. Oh, I feel like we're losing. Green-white worms. Updated green-white worms. Forerunner of the Legion. Yeah, our opponent having this monument is definitely bad news for us. Wow, they are all in on Bishop of the Binding. Interesting. Oh, they're not going to tutor, I see. I was going to say. Well, I think Akedra's Monument is beating us here. Yeah, the Worm deck still looks pretty cool. Yeah, Danto Vanguard, super annoying. I feel like maybe the sideboard in this deck is not very good. I feel like whoever built it to try to beat control and didn't really pay attention to aggro, where something like Golden Demise would be super helpful. Down to 8. I have a hard time seeing us surviving this turn. So, Dusk Legion Zealot, draw a card, lose a life, because they can just pump with Sheffet Dunes, and they have another removal spell that they're drawing. So I'm pretty sure we're just super, super, super dead. Bishop of Binding. Yeah, I feel dead. Unclaimed territory on Vampire. And I mean, we'll run out our Twilight Prophet, but our opponent can just kill it and kill us. Their Monument has just let them go so wide. Maybe we gotta bring in Ixalan's Binding. I think Golden Demise would be my first choice, but Settle is another good option. We have Dust Dawn. Dust Dawn's good against, like, dinosaurs, but it's not especially helpful against other go-wide decks. So, yeah, I mean, I guess we pass. This feels like a rough matchup. Yeah, I think Bishop can be a good tutor target. Do not have Bantu's Last Reckoning. I think we'd probably play Golden Demise as our primary sweeper. Dust Dawn is our sweeper for big things. I think Golden Demise for killing Vanguards and other go-wide decks is probably where we want to be. Yeah, I do like Bishop as a one-of. I think it could be a good one-of tutor target. Not looking super good this matchup. Yeah, our sideboard is just not built to play against this deck very well. Hey, let me see, Coda. Opponent, yep, pumps the dorks. I assume we're dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we're dead. Alright. Sure. Well, yeah. We're just not really prepared for what our opponent's doing. Maybe we gotta bring in these Ixalan's Bindings as a way to deal with stuff. And I guess we gotta leave all the fatal pushes. What are we going down to make room for this? That's the other question. Maybe like Mavrin Fiend. Yeah, the Mardu Axis control deck looks really fun, Coda. It's such a cool combo. Authority gains us life. I'm not sure if it's worth it. Like, what do we take out to make room for any of this stuff? That's the other problem. We need Legion Landing, Sky Marcher. Vanguard's good. Dusk Legion Zealot's helpful. I mean, I guess we could go down a Twilight Prophet and just make it a tutor target. Yeah, I guess we can go back to Swamp. Mavrin Fiend? Nah. Not like that. There's a whirring noise? It might just be the song. The song's a little worry. Well, let's go down one Gifted Ether board. I feel like Bishop might be important to this matchup. and 1. And let's go down to Danto Vanguard. Let's try it like that. Maybe this is sideboarding too much. I think we're going to try to Binding the Monument instead of Duressing it, because they don't have a lot of other spells. Everything else is creatures, so Duress only gets Monument, but Binding hits other stuff. Well, we got some tutors if we get to them. We're going to try this. That is every Forerunner of the Legion in our deck. So as long as we hit a land, we should be okay. If we hit a land, we can do a lot of pumping on this Adanto Vanguard. Let me see, Belcher. Teamer Ramp. Alright, opponent keeps. Conceal Courtyard. Pass the turn. I don't see anything that looks particularly wrong with it. Curve is a bit high, but you got a lot of ramp. Opponent's got Legion's Landing. Alright, not a land, but get down to Danto Vanguard. Pass the turn. Come on, deck. Come on, deck. Give us a land. Oh, man. Yeah, this deck needs Golden Demise. This one's based on our instant deck tech, so I didn't really do a ton of changes, but Golden Demise definitely would be helpful in the sideboard. Come on, deck land. Alright, let's attack. Painful, but worth it. Another Vanguard. We're just Vanguard aggro. We got a Fatal Push. Oh, do they have it? They do. They always have it. There's a Monument. We need a land deck. Well, Legion's Lieutenant speeds up our clock. We'll see. We'll see how many things our opponent can play with this Monument. Down to 13. Oh, boy, I wish we had a land. Opponent's going to really flood the board. Sky Marcher makes a 1-1. Yup. Aspirant makes a 1-1. Yup. Forerunner. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, we needed a land. We needed a land, and we did not get a land. Now our opponent can just chump us for eternity with these warriors. Gets the Bishop of Binding. Well, keep attacking. Opponent blocks. And blocks. We did not hit a land. We're in trouble. Fatal pushes are good, but we're still very much in trouble. Yep. Down to 8. Kill your stuff. Pass the turn. Oh, we need a land. That's what we need to get this. More Forerunners. Oh, God. Yep. Tutor's up. What was the pun? Not drawing enough lands? Maverin Fiend makes a 1-1. Yeah, that does it. We are not going to beat this with 2 lands. Even if we draw a land, we're dead. We're just dead. We're dead every single kind of way, unfortunately. Opponent goes on the big attack. Got to flip that Legion Landing. Their last card's that Bishop that we know about. Gets another token from Maverin Fiend. Pumps. Yeah, that's just game. Wow, that is a sad way to end. Turn 5, 2 lands. Bartolomeu, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups tier for our new subscriber. Yeah, well, wasn't meant to be, wasn't meant to be. If we drew lands, I think we had a chance in that game. I will also say our opponent was just the master of drawing a Ketras Monument, unfortunately. Chairswitch, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. A Ketras Monument is a great card when you have it on turn 3 and you draw only one of them. I've heard that this deck is actually pretty bad. That's what I've heard from all the people I know that have played it. So I think this is just like bad tokens. I'm not sure what your advantage of doing this is over playing the token deck. I think it's just like janky tokens, basically. Also, our deck just is not playing stuff for the go wide matchup. You can't really play Monument in black-white vampires. I've been working on a comic. I was thinking about making you a character. I don't know if you want to be one, but I had an idea if you're interested. Sure, I'll be a comic character. So, Fathom Fleet Captain, it could be a good one of tutor target in the pirate deck. It's very slow, and that deck really wants to be curving out, so it's hard to find a spot to actually activate it until like turn 5 or turn 6. And then by the time we get to the point of activating it, it's usually blockable. So I think that's the problem that I found with Fathom Fleet Captain. The most likely time to be able to attack with it and actually take advantage of its ability is on turn 3. But on turn 3, we really want to be playing more pirates, not just making a 2/2. So it could still be fine as a one of tutor target, though. I think Monument decks can be good. I just don't know about Vampire Monument. It seems like the Vampire Monument deck, it seems like you're playing a lot of not that powerful cards by restricting yourself to vampires. Like, I'm not sure what the payoff is for being Vampire Monument. Like Mavrin Fiend, I guess? Like, you don't get any Vampire Lords. So I just don't know what the reason is to restrict yourself to playing vampires. Ooh, we'll have to do Waste Not at some point. I mean, I guess we gotta ship this. If we drew a land, this hand would be very good. But it's pretty risky, and we're not all that great at drawing lands based on our last game. So I guess we gotta mulligan it. Not sure why this happens to us so often. So we keep it, we scry, assuming we scry into a land. So we get 2 looks at a land on top of our deck, and that gets us to Dusk Legion Zealot, which in theory gets us to more lands. All right, let's keep. I'm sounding salty? Oh, well, I'm sorry, the chimichangas. I wasn't intending to come off as super salty. Play a swamp, pass the turn. I think we gotta try it. Vampires are very good in Arena. Yeah, Arena is a weird format, kind of like block constructed format. I've never really liked block constructed. Is it fun? Like, if you're doing Arena Beta, do you like the format on there? I guess we just get down Vanguard if our opponent's playing a control deck. Probably one of our best threats in the control matchup. Opponent has an island and passes. All right, we're hitting our lands, which is good. Let's get in with Vanguard. Play Swamp. Play Dusk Legion Zealot. You do get to scry if you mulligan in paper. That's just a rule for all of Magic at this point. Great Germ, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. All right, opponent's got the sensor. Pass the turn. Keep blue. Yeah, I figured that Dinosaurs was probably far and away the best deck in Ixalan block. Because you don't get, like, Fumigate to keep them in check, so they seem like they're probably insane in Ixalan block. Oh boy, we got options. So Wrath. Wrath is a concern. We can Lord plus Etherborn, or we can just Mavrin Fiend. I think we gotta go for it. Play it. Hit our opponent. Try to close out this game before they get to Fumigate mana. Opponent gets to search for his Kanta. Oh man. With the shifts in the modern meta over the last year, what changes would you make to Blue-White Turbo Fog? I haven't thought about that. I think it's actually kind of rough because it's... Now what do we do? It's kind of rough because Control has really reappeared in the format, so I think that the shifts would have to be to make it more competitive against, like, Jeskai Control and stuff. Oh, well, thank you, Moxkilla. I definitely wasn't intending to sound salty, but I know sometimes I, like, come across like that and don't even realize it, I guess, or, like, talk about luck stuff too much. I don't know, but I definitely am not intending to. I don't know what to do here. Hey, welcome, Obama's dog. First time at the stream. Good to have you. I think that in Standard, I think Humana's Ascension makes Turbo Fog... the problem with Mavrin Fiend here is that then we get Fumigated, potentially. Like, that's a challenging part about playing around these decks, is with Settle and Fumigate, they incentivize different things. Like, if our opponent has Settle, we want to keep attacking and adding to the board, but if they have Fumigate, we get really punished for doing that. Orlin, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Alright, Mavrin Fiend. Maybe this draws out a counter. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, we got to do it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. I mean, it's lethal. We can't not attack for lethal. If they got Settle, we get a lot of lands out of our deck, and that's a good thing. It'll turn on Ascend. It gets us closer to Ascending. But I think we got to go for it. I mean, we're presenting lethal. Fumigate is a thing for next turn, so we just got to put our opponent to the test and hope that they don't have it. They have it. Well, that makes sense. All right. Pass the turn. Probably in kind of rough shape now. We did not beat Mono White Monument. Opponent mills a land and passes. Well, keep attacking. Make a vampire. Jeez. All the removals. Hit our opponent. We drew a 1-1. Pass the turn. 1, 2, 3. They're getting close to flipping this Surge, too. What about Impnu Rivulet for Mono Blue Mill? Yeah, I think that it's a pretty low opportunity cost for a Mono Blue Mill deck. Not really a good reason to not play it, I don't think. Oh, boy. Ugh. Somehow we managed to go from one land to mana flooded. I mean, a lot of that was the Settle the Wreckage, but best sideboard card for this deck against Grixis Control. Probably Duresses, I would assume, are probably the best option there. Opponent. Digging with Supreme Will. They are down to 6. In theory, like a Lord would steal it. They're going to flip this search, though, so they're going to be digging Fraction like crazy. After sideboarding, we get... Yep, there's the flip. Glacial Fortress. There's Approach. Now we're a long way away from winning. Oh my goodness, deck. Oh, deck. The one thing I thought when they settled us is like, oh, at least we got all the lands out of our deck, so we probably won't keep drawing lands, but our deck was like, joke's on you. Keep attacking. Play Aspirant. I guess there's some world where they whiff on the search for Azcanta activation, and we have a chance. Does not seem likely, but it is a thing that... another settle that we can't answer. Yeah, that does it. Well, we get Duresses after sideboarding, which at least is some sort of interaction for what our opponent's doing. Oh, alright, that's game. Sure. Last card was Glimmer. New donation from Chair Sandwich. Always gets YouTube content. Never caught the stream before. Keep up the standard action. Well, thank you for the donation, Chair Sandwich, and welcome to the stream. Definitely appreciate it. Alright, so... we almost had a turn 5 kill. Opponent had the answer. Not a whole lot we can do. So in that situation, our opponent went 4 card. Our opponent cast Search, Approach of the Second Sun, which goes 7 cards deep in the library when it resolves. And then Search for Azcanta went 4 cards. Glimmer of Genius goes 4 more cards. So then they are guaranteed to have the second approach, and we didn't have a way to answer it. So go down Fatal Pushes. Go up Duresses. We can go up Lost Legacies. And I mean, I guess Kemble is what we're... I guess that's the idea, is we Kemble in this matchup. And it punishes our opponent for casting their spells, and we don't have to attack with it, so it doesn't get settled. I think that's the plan. I don't... yes, we also have Argu's Bloodfast. I think that's the plan. How well that plan works remains to be seen. What are we cutting? Probably just Gifted Aetherborns. Don't really do anything in a creature-free matchup. They're just a random dude. I have not heard much about the card stock from Rivals of Ixalan, Uncle Bear, so I'm actually not sure. What's my least favorite deck to play against in New Standard? I don't really have one yet. There hasn't really been anything. Maybe the Boggle deck. Actually, probably the Boggle deck. Definitely the Boggle deck. I don't know if Scavenger Ground is that important in this matchup. We gotta cut one more of something real quick. Maybe Bishop. Alright, let's try it like that. Yeah, the Boggle deck is super hard to play against. It can be pretty good. Which standard deck do you think is more competitive? Vampires or Green-White Cats? Well, this is our first experience with... Oh my goodness, we can't cast Legion's Landing. Oh, standard mana. Luca, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Well, we're gonna keep this, even though we can't play Legion's Landing on turn 1. But we will start Unclaimed Territorying on Vampire. This does not count as a Vampire, unfortunately. There's like this blue-white aura. I mean, it's basically Boggles. It's essentially just Boggles. Unclaimed Territory on Vampire. Get down our Dusk Legion Zealot. I mean, we should draw. Oh no! Ah, the full Tron, unclaimed territory Tron. Not a good Tron when you have white cards in hand. Oh boy, get in with our Dusk Legion Zealot. Oh Lord, 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 Lord. Yup. Play unclaimed territory number 3. They just keep coming. Get down, Adanto Vanguard. We got a pressure. Thinking of making Ceramos for Modern, but not sure about getting the Opals. We'll talk about it getting banned. How do you feel about Simeon Spirit Guide as an option? I don't think there's really a competitive replacement for Opal in that deck. Because part of what makes that deck work is the ability to bounce Opal and replay it to add mana. So I think it's really hard to... Oh, this mana. It's really hard to make it... To make it work without... yeah, we're going to play Legion's Lieutenant. To make it work without having Mox Opal. But, I mean, you could play, like, some version of it, I guess. Yeah, they don't really have Hexproof in the standard Boggle deck. They have Adanto Vanguard is their best Boggle. But it plays like Boggles. It's, like, resilient creatures and auras to pump them and make them scary. Oh, there's our white mana. Well, get in, get in. Hit our opponent. I mean, we might kind of be doing it. Somehow-ish. No, nothing's being banned at this point, but when people talk about modern cards that could be banned, Mox Opal is usually one that comes up a lot. So there's definitely a chance in the long run that it could happen, but it hasn't been announced or anything like that. It's just one of the cards that people always talk about. Alright, get down Legion Landing. Get a Vampire. Are we going to get settled again? Alright, opponent has Cast Out. Gets rid of the Vanguard. Keeps us from flipping. Ugh, Scampo91, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. Do we... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. This opens us up to Fumigate, but I think we're going to do it. Run out our Tutor. Tutor up. I think just card draw Vampire, Champion of Dusk. Pass the turn. Yeah, I guess they can't settle or Fumigate yet. Opponent passes. Ooh. Does this mean we get to flip our Legion's Landing? It looks like. Well, let's go attacking. Flip Legion's Landing. And I mean, I think we run it out. If our opponent's got a counter, they got a counter. Play Chef at Dunes. I mean, hopefully they don't have a counter. Do we go all the way? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's go all the way. Legion's Landing. Pump something. Actually, no. Yeah, this keeps them from glimmering. I think we do it. If they counter, they can't glimmer. Glimmer finds them white mana. Run it out there. Alright, opponent counters. Pass the turn. If they whiff on white mana, we should win. Cycles. Come on. No white mana, no white mana. No white mana. No white mana. White mana. Well, there's Settle mana. Well, play Maverin Fiend. Actually, we can sack Sheffet Dunes. I guess we still gotta attack with a lot of creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do we... Yeah. Play Maverin Fiend. Attack with everything. Pop a lifelink vampire. See if they got the Settle. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll attack like that. Mega Vampire. Do you know if you could become a partner with Discord, which would enable subs to use their emotes on other servers? Ooh. I will have to check into that. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, our opponent has to settle. Alright, there's the Settle. We get 1,000,000 lands. Well, mana trouble's over. 4 lands. We still have lethal for next turn. So, pass the turn. We're still presenting lethal. Opponent. Man, if they got Fumigate 2, then they got it. But make a Vampire. Opponent. Passing. Ooh, that makes it easier. Actually, no. Let's hold on to that. Let's just 1, 2, 3, 4. Sack Sheffet Dunes. $2 donation from MTG Noob. Hey Seth, I started playing Magic and I came up with a semi-budget blue-white approach deck with the idea of printing the opponent out. Wanted to see if you had any ideas for making it better. Well, thank you so much for the donation, MTG Noob. Let me pull it up. Yeah, sack a Sheffet Dunes. Present lethal. I mean, we're still presenting lethal. Ooh. So the blue-white approach deck, MTG Noob. It looks pretty good. Azure Lawbringer is super spicy. I really like Azure as a spicy addition. See if our opponent has even more settles. They do. Oh my god. It's Settleville. Yep. Well, we don't have any lands left in our deck. Why are we having such a hard time selecting these? Oh my god, give me the lands, Moto. Alright, we get the lands. Hit our opponent. Run out Legion Lieutenant. Pass the turn. Wanna plays a land. 1 card in hand after the 2 settles. It's approach. Glimmer. Alright, not approach. We should be drawing gas from now on, because we got rid of all those lands. So I think if I was doing the approach deck, I might try to find a way to get some more non-basic lands, like Glacial Fortress in there. Otherwise, it looks pretty solid and fun to me. I don't know if 4 Gideon's Interventions are necessary in the main deck, but I do like Gideon's Intervention. Well, let's make a opponent scryed both to the top. Make a vampire. Yep. Opponent's up to 11. Oh, deck. Oh, that is the most our deck thing to do. Okay, so Sheffet tunes, sack Deadlands. Go attacking. Somehow we still managed to draw the land. Opponent down to 2, pass the turn. They can draw cards with this Arch. They also probably found Fumigator Approach. We're fighting. Our opponents just had so many settles. And we don't really have much to sink our mana into after a settle. Blue-white approach is good. I think it's definitely one of the tier decks in Standard at the moment. There's the approach. Yep. Another authority. Does this mean we're dead? I think we have to draw Sheffet Dunes. Actually, no. Do we just win? I think we win. I think we got that. Wow, we drew another land. Well, thank you, deck. Good God. We got there, though. Wow. Wow, our deck had a way to keep us drawing our lands, but we got there. Whew. All right. Well, we snuck it out. So, Vampire's still fighting against Blue-White Approach. Whew, man. I think that Modern Vampires is something I definitely want to try thanks to some of the new additions. I think for Modern, the biggest additions I think are Legion's Lieutenant and Dusk Legion Zealot. Those are the 2 cards I'm most excited for Modern. Let me see the alternate version of Vampires. Ooh, Famished Paladin. It's like a life gain vampire deck. Well, I guess some light life gain synergies. Interesting. Is Gruesome Feast in the deck, or is that just the name? Looks pretty cool. Yeah, we had lethal and we won. I mean, to be fair, a lot of those lands were from Settle, but we still did keep drawing lands after getting settled. I guess we just run it back like this. I don't think we can change much of anything. I mean, we just gotta hope we can hit approach with Lost Legacy. We didn't. I'm pretty impressed that we won that because we didn't draw any sideboard cards and we still managed to win. So, all right, let's do it again. Taking down Blue-White Approach, please. Oh, we will be having more Panharmonicon soon. Don't worry about that. Can't get away from Panharmonicon. Oh, ooh. All right. Well, counters are annoying, but we have Lost Legacy and we have Bloodfast. So we have 2 of our good sideboard cards. And we have mana to cast our stuff. So Concealed Courtyard, go. Opponent. Island. And passes. Well, play the Swamp. And let's Legion Lieutenant. If our opponent wants to censor, I'd rather have that censored, honestly, than Bloodfast. I think Bloodfast is super important to our deck. Pass the turn. And maybe this gets our opponent to tap out and we can Lost Legacy. Plains. Opponent. Passes. Alright, Maverin Fiend, Dusk Apostle. They can't have another censor, right? They can. Opponent's just Censor City. Alright, well that's 2 censors down. I'm going to take an older version of F&M. I went through a couple of prototypes, and the one that had Gruesome, which didn't seem to be doing much. Oh, I see. That makes sense. So it had Gruesome at one point. Well, let's Sanctum Seeker. So our plan is next turn to bait with Bloodfast and then Lost Legacy. Opponent's got cast out. Alright, well, that's the plan. Let's see if it works. Or maybe our opponent taps out. Opponent, I guess we can wait till after they approach. Well, play Scavenger Grounds. Play Bloodfast. Alright, let's just pass. Let's pass, see if we can find some duresses. Or wait until our opponent approaches. And then we can get rid of the approaches. Yeah, glad we didn't get third censored. Well, we will get second cast outed, though. Opponent's running out of cards. That's the only tiny bit of good news. Opponent's out of 2 cards. That is not a lot to have counters for this. Deckelvic, 64 for the 15th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. And Geraldo Radio, welcome you as well. Big soups here for our new subscriber. And Delator says, the new tribes are so sweet. I can't wait to see all the new brews you make in Standard. Oh, man, we have so many Standard brews coming up. I'm super excited for it. We've already had some, but more are still coming. I think drawing a card was better than playing the tutor there. All right, let's Forerunner. Opponent has Disallow. Man, I'm so tempted to fire it off. Oh, man. I know they're going to third censor us, and I'm going to cry. It's going to be so sad. They shouldn't have brought in Negate against us. Alright. Oh, I know it. I can feel the third censor coming. Oh, it resolves! Alright, get rid of those silly approaches. See how our opponent was planning on killing us. They had one in hand. So what's our opponent's backup plan? Approach is down. So opponent's backup plan... Two Torrentials? So we just have to not die to 2 Torrential Gear Hulks. Okay. Hopefully we can handle that. Opponent has 3 Settles, 3 Fumigates, a bunch more counters, and that's basically it. 1,000,000 authority of the consoles. Alright. Well, okay. Let's see if we can beat a Torrential Gearhulk. We even have Scavenger Grounds to minimize the impact. Oh, boy. They do have another Disallow. Opponent has Field of Ruin. Oh. We can't name Torrential. Oh, chat. We're not going to do it yet, but what should... Is there something we should be naming? Play Concealed Courtyard. Pass the turn. You can gift a sub. Yeah, time is becoming an issue. We'll be aware of it. Opponent. Glimmers. Okay. Fumigate, settle. Something like that, probably. Opponent passes. Ooh, Champion of Dust. That makes me want to name Disallow. Well, let's get in with Sky Marcher. Start the beats. Lost Legacy. Okay, well, we were going to name Disallow, so that kind of works out the same. Oh, sorry, Apes of Wrath. I wasn't trying to ignore you. So, I have a hard time judging yet. I haven't played Green White Cats since they've been updated. Get in. Play Aspirant. Do they draw more counters? They did. Oh my god, so many counters! So many counters. So I'm having a hard time judging right now. They've only played like 3 games with vampires. Alright, opponent's gonna Field of Ruin. There goes our stuff. Get a Plains. So I'm having a hard time judging. I might lean towards Cats, but I'm not 100% sure. Opponent passing. Well, we'll get some lands. Hit our opponent. Play the Dunes, pass the turn. That does turn on City's Blessing. I am assuming this means our opponent drew to... Okay, Glimmer. Oh, they're going to find those sweepers. Mono Green Stompy or 8-rack? I think Mono Green Stompy is more fun. What was the punt for that one? Opponent keeps glimmering. Bottom topped. Yeah, Huatli makes me want to play Cats. It seems like a really good fit for Cats. Although Cats didn't really get, other than Huatli, didn't really get any help from Rivals of Ixalan. Well, keep attacking. Play Legion's Landing. Watch us lose to this approachless approach deck with just those 2 Torrential Gear Hulks. Flipping Legion's Landing would go a long way. What creature type do I want to see most in Dominaria? Opponent has Cast Out. Gets rid of Legion's Landing. Alright, so they must have a Wrath. Man, this deck is actually pretty obnoxious to play against. Bant Spirits, eh? Opponent passes. Oh, does not pass. Fumigates. There's a Fumigate. I'll play Vanguard. Pass the turn. Oh no, someone asked me a question. I can't remember what it was. Think you're trying Standard again? Have Absent Tokens, Vraska build? No. Absent Tokens is a pretty good deck. Ooh, there's Prophet. Well, let's get in with Vanguard. Prophet resolving and drawing his cards would be pretty insane. I'm expecting Torrential. Alright. You got Torrential, you got Torrential. Essence Scatter. Oh man, this is so brutal. Oh no, and Torrential? Oh, boy. Not looking good, boys and girls. Not looking good. Yeah. Oh, creature type I want to see most in Dominaria. Oh, geez. I don't even know. Probably something weird and old. But I don't know what. Orcs? I don't, some old creature type. Atogs. Atogs is a good one. Can you say playing some 5-color mulligans? Oh, that made your girlfriend laugh a great deal. It seems like all of our decks are 5-color mulligans. I can't believe we're going to lose after getting rid of the approaches. I will say this about vampires. They are sweet, but they might be a smidge lacking in power. Get in. Did our opponent find 2 of 2 torrentials? My sideboard tech is arterial flow for control. Oh my god. They found another settle. Well, get the planes. Play Forerunner. Tutor up. I don't even know. I guess it's just another Twilight Prophet. Either that or like Dusk Legion Zealot and try to chain them. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess we got 11 lands left. That's kind of a lot. Yeah, we'll take it. Our opponent's probably just gonna mill it with this Rivulet, I assume. Yeah, that's what I'm starting to realize playing this vampire deck is it's got some cool stuff. Oh no. Oh, Supreme Will. Jeez. It's got some cool stuff, but it feels like apart from the 2-mana Lord, I guess Sanctum Seeker can be good. I don't know. Maybe it's better than it's feeling at the moment. Gifted Aetherborn just doesn't do anything against control. It's just like another creature. I think it's worse than Adanto Vanguard and worse than Dusk Legion Zealot against control. Alright, baffling end. Because it's literally just like a 2-3. Life gain doesn't really matter in this matchup. So just all around, it just doesn't do anything. I'm sure our opponent has a counter here, unfortunately. Or the next torrential. But we gotta play it. Alright, it resolves. Then cast out must be. The last cast out, gotta be something that goes wrong. Opponent untaps. I'm surprised they let us draw it. I mean, Fumigate's fine. Scavenger Grounds, sure. They do have Fumigate. Interesting. Gonna get in with Torrential. Down to 3. They're gonna Fumigate? Yeah, there's Fumigate. Well, that takes care of Torrential, too. We could draw something. Dusk Legion Zealot. Down to 2. Dusk Legion Zealot. Down to 1. We'll just keep zealoting. Please not a third one. Forerunner of the Legion. Well, we rebuilt. We'll see what our opponent has. We did rebuild. I guess we take Sanctum Seeker? Pass the turn. Down at 1 life. Down at 1 life. We're going to be dead or win before we run out of time, I think. Well, do they have another Torrential Fumigate? Settle the wreckage. They've cast a million glimmers. Authority. Okay. That's not one of the things we were scared of. Are we going to steal this somehow? I mean, Sanctum Seeker kind of has lifelink. They can mill it. I'm surprised they're not being aggressive with these rivulets. Man, if we steal this, I will be absolutely ecstatic. Opponent passing. Play Sanctum Seeker. Pump a Dusk Legion Zealot. I guess we just attack with 2. We want to not die to Torrential by itself. So we need a chump blocker. Drain our opponent, drain our opponent. Arsikor, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Opponent has farm. Kills one of our blockers. That also lets them start looting. I mean, we have lethal if we tap out and risk dying to Torrential Gear Hulk. So, yeah. So, if we went for lethal, we would have died to Torrential Gear Hulk. The Han BTW, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Opponent glimmers. Yeah, we might still be dead. If they can glimmer into a cast out or a baffling end, then they can kill our blocker and we're still dead. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess there's arguments for it. Attacking with everything, they've just glimmered so much. It feels like they gotta have a lot of stuff because they've glimmered so many times. I assume we're just dead here, but we'll see. Opponent should have a lot of lands left in their deck, too. Opponent, did they find it? Gains 4 life, draws a card. Plays a land. They scried both through the bottom, so they didn't have it. Loots. I mean, even if we untap, still going to be difficult. And they found it. Alright. Well, it took them a lot of cards, but they got there. Yeah, there's like Ixalan's Binding and stuff is enchantment removal. Down to 1 and 2 with the vampires. Looks like the kids might not be eating tonight. I don't know. I was thinking vampires were the worst tribe coming into it, and so far, they've been close, and we played some tight matches and we've won some, but so far, they haven't changed my mind about being the least powerful of the Ixalan tribes. Yeah, blue-white approach is a tough one. It's a tough one to play against. They have so much disruption. Definitely challenging to play against. All right, 30-second break. Right back with round number 4. See if we get back on the winning track with our vampires. And we're back. I like pirates. I think pirates are pretty good. I vape on break sometimes. Alright, we get to play first. No. I will also say we have had this, it seems like I say this a lot of streams, but we also have had a lot of these one land openers that we have to mulligan. Alright, well, this hand, for being 6 cards, seems kind of reasonable. We'll keep Concealed Courtyard, I think. I mean, we have turn 1 Legion's Landing, turn 2 Adanto Vanguard, turn 2, 3 Adanto Vanguard, flip Legion's Landing. That's our plan. Depending on the matchup, that could work. So, if I was going to rank the Ixalan tribes right now, I think dinosaurs, are their own thing. I think dinosaurs are good, but they're not really tribal. They're just kind of like mid-rangey. Like, you probably play a lot. Oh, no. Again? Vampire Monument again? Please, no. Okay. Sky Marcher Aspirant. Well, play Concealed Courtyard. Get in with our Lifelink Vampire. We learn that we do not match up well against Vampire Monument because our deck is not playing sideboard cards to deal with Vampire Monument. Pass the turn. I think Bishop of Binding could be okay as a one-of tutor target, but I think, oh, maybe our opponent's just playing straight-up vampires. Alright, well, come on, Fatal Push for this Metallic Mimic. That would be pretty sweet. Opponent passes. Ooh, Sanctum Seeker. That's interesting. Well, let's go attacking. I guess we're the aggressor since we don't have Metallic Mimic. Pirates, I'm not sure the best color. We played red-black aggro pirates for Budget Magic yesterday, and I was pretty impressed with how powerful the deck is, but I still really like blue-black control pirates. Oh yeah, so if I was gonna rank the tribes, I think dinosaurs I almost just don't even include. I just kind of think of them as their own thing, basically. Play Vanguard. Play Legion's Landing, number 2. And pass the turn. Man, if we just draw land for Sanctum Seeker, this hand is pretty insane. Opponent has a swamp. We get to flip Legion's Landing, too. Man, this might be, if we just draw land, this might be the Vampire Nuts. Opponent, Mavrin Fiend, Dusk Apostle. As a 3/3. Well, okay. We are going to kill this with our lifelinker. We still can flip our Legion's Landing. This Metallic Mimic is bad for us. So I would think that Merfolk and Pirates are kind of competing for number 1. Alright, well, play Legion Lieutenant. Attack. Oh, we're going to lose our Vampire, unfortunately. But attack, attack, attack. Flip around our Legion's Landing. Opponent blocks, yep. Down to 6. Pass the turn. Oh, boy. Will I check out your energy monsters? Sure, I'd love to. Send me a link. Would return to Dominaria, do you think they will return to traditional tribal colors? Probably, yeah. Alendra, the Dusk Rose. Spicy. Says a kind of different build of vampires. Gets in with Mavrin Fiend. Opponent's going to make a lot of lifelinking vampire tokens. I don't really like Alenda unless you're self-sacrificing it, but maybe it's good here. Opponent has a lot of annoying lifelinkers. I will give them that. Well, play Sanctum Seeker. Get in with our Vanguards. Drain our opponent, gain some life. Man, I feel like I've never seen Mavrin Fiend be that good, but I guess if you can keep attacking with it and you have a Metallic Mimic out so the vampires are 2/2s, I feel like we really needed a Fatal Push, but we did not have one this game, unfortunately. Let me see, Le Chimichangas. So yeah, we're going to spend a bunch of life. Opponent gains a bunch of life, back up to 8. Gets a bunch of counters on Alenda that we can't really deal with because we don't really have removal for it. Pass the turn. We'll definitely play Pirate God again. I think there are probably some changes, but I don't know how many there will be. But there'll probably be a handful at least. Energy monsters. That looks like a pretty solid mid-rangey deck. All right, Pony has Yahenni. Comes in as a 3/3 thanks to this Metallic Mimic that's unkillable. Gets in. Gets a Vampire. Are we just done for? It feels like it. If we kill it, our opponent's going to get a million 2/2s. All right, sure. I guess we got to hope we draw a Fatal Push to kill this Mimic. This Mimic that we can't kill is just... It is beating us by itself. Sure, let me hear TPD. Opponent sacks to pump. Okay. Sure. Yep. Passes. We need a Fatal Push desperately. I mean, I guess it doesn't even matter. I think we just lose because our opponent can do this. Best card out of Rivals. That's a tough one. Unclaimed Territory. Well, play Territory on Vampire. None of this would have been that scary if our opponent didn't have a Metallic Mimic. And it's a land, and yeah. I don't know if there's a reason to continue playing here. Yeah, we don't have... I won't scoop. We'll pass. We are very dead, though. Um, 1 million decks on the site. I don't know. I'll have to ask Richard. I actually didn't know we had 1 million decks on the site. I might have, I must have missed that. I'm out of the loop. All right, Radiant Destiny, that does it. Whew. So maybe vampires are a little underpowered, and I mean we are playing a very early build of vampires, so it's also possible that this build of vampires is not very good either. Definitely troubling that we don't have anything to deal with these go wide stuff. So we can bring in 2 Moment of Craving. I guess we can go up like Ixalan's Binding. Go down Champion of Dusk, I guess. Maverin Fiend. I don't know. Gifted Etherborn? Try it like that. What was a white vampire deck that did well at Pro Tour Kaladesh? There was like a Vampire Monument deck. Like, slightly vampire-ish Monument deck that did well. I don't know how vampire-y it was. A crazed wizard who lives on an island mountain near the edge of a cliff with rough waters where he resides. He summons a blood moon to cause the fish of the water to turn rabid and deadly. With the staff of Jank, he has a fearsome foe. He is a fearsome foe of the story's hero. I'm down with that character. Alright, we got a Vampire Curve. We don't have a way to kill Metallic Mimic, but... Have I considered streaming with a camera? I've considered it. I'm not sure if it's worth it or not. Definitely be able to, if you watch the Team Super League thing in February, there'll be a camera for that. Alright, Pony Sky Marcher Aspirant. Well, Concealed Courtyard. Get down our Gifted Etherborn. Pass the turn. Best mid-range deck in Standard, probably the Grixis Energy-ish deck. Whatever that deck is. Like, slightly Energy Grixis deck. Oh boy. Opponent. Legion landing all over the place. Okay. And passes. Well, I think we actually have to Craving to keep our opponent from flipping. So let's just pass. Opponent has a land. Radiant Destiny. Gonna choose Vampire, I'm sure. Radiant Destinies look decent for our opponent. Alright, so kill the Sky Marcher. We're still a little bit away from actually turning on this Twilight Prophet. Opponent passes. Legion Lieutenant. Well, play Unclaimed Territory on Vampire. We're going to get down our Twilight Prophet. Yep. And we'll just pass. If we can start drawing cards, it would be pretty sweet. Yeah, 4 Radiant Destiny might just be right. Radiant Destiny is definitely a pretty sweet anthem. Ooh, let me see, Wow. So many Radiant Destinies. Let me take a look, Oxymoron. And Chef at Dunes. Well, opponent's down to 2 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're close to turning on Ascend, but we're not there yet. I guess our opponent's close too. This is the first leagues, first games with the deck. Black-White Vampires. Alright. Opponent passes. Gifted Etherborn. Well, play Scavenger Grounds. I think we just 1, 2, 3. Let's play Forerunner. Tutor something. How close are we to turning on Ascend? 3 plus 5, so we're 1 short. I think we're just going to take another Twilight Prophet. 2 seems pretty sweet. Run out, Legion's Lieutenant. Pump, Twilight Prophet. And yeah, we'll get in for 4 in the air. Well, two Twilight Prophets going seems pretty sweet. So that is a super fun looking build of vampires. That has basically every sweet vampire in it. It looks really fun. There's not a whole lot of removal, but maybe you don't need it. Yeah, Call to Unity is a bit expensive. There's a Lenda for our opponent. And passes. Well, we're going for it. 1, 2. Twilight Prophet maybe finally doing some work. Twilight Prophet number 2. Pump Twilight Prophet. Get in. 4-4. City's Blessing activated. Double Dark Confidant starting next turn. We are ascended. This makes me happy. This makes me happy. We'll see. We'll see if it's enough. Watch our opponent just Wrath or something, and all this goes for nothing. That would be sad. If we draw 2 cards next turn, I'm going to be happy even if we end up losing. A Wrath would be the saddest. They shouldn't be playing Wrath. Alright, yeah, honey. This is much less scary without Metallic Mimic out. Yup. Yeah, honey. Opponent. Getting super frisky. Well, we're just going to block a Lenda. And I guess we block a Vampire. We might actually, yeah, literally doubling our profit. So opponent hits us, but we got double profit. They get 1,000,000 1/1s. Do 1,000,000 1/1s beat? Well, I guess they're 1,000,000 3/3s with lifelink, but still, we got double profit. Come on. Yes, opponent has a board full of 3/3s, but we're getting 2 profit activations. Opponent's out of cards. Come on, deck. Come on. Uh-oh. Last card. Oh, my Lord! Oh, oh, oh no. Oh, no. Come on, Prophet. Be good. Ooh, Fatal Push is okay. And Legion's Landing. Oh dear. Oven, for the second month in a row, welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So we gained 1 life. 1. Not sure if the Prophets beat the Destinies. Play a Swamp. Play Gifted Etherborn. Pump. I don't think we can attack. Pump a Prophet. Play Legion's Landing. Mega Vampire. We're going to have to hit some bigger stuff if these Prophets are going to win it for us. And yeah, we'll just pass. Do some blocking. I mean, our opponent can even pump with Sheffet Dunes, which makes things even sketchier. Kiki Cord could be fun. That's a pretty good staff, Fairmit. Yeah, I don't know if we get out of this alive. Opponent just has so many 4 4s. 4, so many Radiant Destinies. Just too many Radiant Destinies. That's a lot to keep up with. Especially with Vigilance, so they're back on defense. Our Prophets are kinda... They didn't do much last time. Hopefully they get better this time. Yeah, you missed a lot of Destinies, the Middling Mage. That's for sure. Bone it. Looks like they're pumping. Yep, pumps the dorks. Well, opponent's going to gain a lot of life and do a lot of damage. Big attack. Well, we need to Fatal Push a Vampire. Opponent's exit. Yep. So we're at 19. So we block here, block here. 5. We got to block another. Oh, my goodness. All right. Block, block, block. Take 10. Actually, I guess we can double block this. Take 17. We get rid of 2 tokens. We can't die here, right? Am I missing anything? Yeah, Rampaging Frozodon would be interesting here. Alright, I guess we take 17. Ugh, that's a scary thing to say. I guess we're gaining 2 from our vampire, so it's not quite that bad. It's only 15. Alright. So stuff dies. Yeah, Henny's weird. It only can pump when other people's creatures die. So come on. Come on, Prophets. It's all about you, Prophets. Yahani's up to a 10-10. Come on, Prophet. Alright, Aspirant. That's a creature at least. Ooh, okay. Okay, we gained a bit of life. We're not dead. So play Dusk Legion Zealot. Draw a card. We could use another removal spell, like a Fatal Push. Play Unclaimed Territory on Vampire. Play Sky Marcher Aspirant. Play Adanto Vanguard. And pass the turn. Oh, Radiant Destiny versus the Prophets. Pass the turn. See what happens. See what happens. I mean, we're not dead yet. If they can't pump our profits or watch them draw the 4th Destiny, it's not over. It's not over. I mean, our opponent could draw things that would be bad. Another Alenda would be absurd here with all these Radiant Destinies. Alenda's really scary when you have this much pumping. Alright, opponent plays a land. Do they have nothing? Yahani attacks. Okay, so block with Vanguard. Pay some life. Down to 5. Vanguard doing work. Trust in the profits. Trust in the profits. Yeah, 4th Destiny would ruin us. They can start making 1/1s. Uh-oh. Not Alenda. Please not Alenda. Alright, it's a Vanguard. We can kind of deal with Vanguard. Opponent passes. Come on, profits. Big hits, big hits. Alright, Vanguard up to 7. Whoo! Those are hits. Those are hits. Alright, we're staying alive. We're staying alive. We're doing it. We're doing it. Alright, so play Legion Lieutenant. Oh my god. Profits! Profits! Pumps the dorks. Play Vanguard number 2. Play Sky Marcher Aspirant. I would love to flip this Legion's Landing. Can we attack? Oh, it's so risky. Let's just pass. Trust the profits. Trust the profits. Ah, it's so risky because these are our only blockers. They get to make another 1/1. We'd be chumping. We can't even make a token this turn. We're going to wait one more turn. Maybe next turn. Next turn, if we fizzle out with our profit activations, then we'll be more likely to try to flip, because we can't even make a token if we flip this turn. I mean, we're drawing more cards than our opponent, but they have way more Radiant Destinies than we do. Like, significantly more. I feel like we need the profits back, because they actually profitably block these vampires. Opponent found a vampire. Oh no. Alright, it's a Maverin Fiend. Opponent gets to keep going even wider. Oh, our profits are very taxed. Very taxed. Opponent. Attacks. Gets a vampire. Even more vampires. How can we win? So block and block. Actually, is making our opponent paying 4 life worth anything? Anointed Procession would be pretty crazy. Yeah, let's just block and block. Save the Vanguard. We need these profits to be good. Down to 5. We can hit for a lot in the air. $20 donation. Oh my goodness. From Mr. Dubis. Comments on this here Hailfire deck. Well, Mr. Dubis, thank you so much for the donation. And let me pull open this deck list. Opponent blocks. Ooh. That's a pretty spicy looking list. Thematic Compass is nice. Primal Amulet Suite. That actually looks pretty solid. Make sure to check out Against the Odds tomorrow. I think you will be interested in it. All right, profits. All right, thank you very much again for the donation. $20 that's awesome. Profit. Binding. Okay. Up to 9. Oh, Bishop! Oh my god. Oh my god, can we steal this? Is this a steal? 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24? Oh, we can play a vampire. Oh my god! Ah! Yes, 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 yes. Play a Danto Vanguard. Oh my god. Oh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Holy. Bishop of the Bloodstained. The one of. The one of. Woo! That's the Grey Merchant, Vampire Grey Merchant, coming through. Drains our opponent for 1 billion, down to 15. We have 16 power of flyers, thanks to these Ascended Sky Marcher aspirants. Opponent has no flying blockers, and I think that should do it, boys and girls. That should do it. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. I thought we were done for. I thought we were so done for. And our opponent scoops it up. Scoops it up, scoops it up. Oh, there's still another game. Man, this is a long, long stream. We still do not have sideboard cards for this deck. Well, that made it worth it. The profits came through, so that was awesome. That was super awesome. Still a little worried about how this matchup plays out. I don't know if we change anything. That was insane. That was by far the best game of our stream. Yeah, those destinies were insane. Maybe we just got to bring in the second Ixalan's binding and find room for it somehow. I don't know what we cut for it, but I think we need it. Maybe it's a Forerunner. I really like Forerunner, though. That is a way we can answer our opponent's stuff, though. I think Dusk is risky. I think it depends on how much pump they have. Fragnads, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I don't know if we can go 22 lands. That seems greedy. Maybe Legion's Landing. Yeah, I guess we can cut a Vanguard. All right, let's try it like that. Wow, that was a great win. The deck has had some rough moments, but oh man, that was a good one. I don't think Champion of Dusk is garbage. Is it good? I don't know if it's good, but it is. Oh, we got a binding too. It is a. I think it's a fine tutor target. Concealed Courtyard for our opponent and passes. Well, Concealed Courtyard for us, pass the turn. The other upside of Ixalan binding type removal is it does add towards Mimic. Come on, Fatal Push. One time, deck. One time, give us that Fatal Push off the top. Not a Fatal Push. Oh, play Dusk Legion Zealot. Draw Concealed Courtyard, pass the turn. I don't think Alenda would be good in this build. I think Alenda, you gotta have Yaheni. Oh, always with the Radiant Destinies, this person. Well, this gives us another turn to draw a Fatal Push, and it means our opponent wasn't playing a Vampire. Opponent gets in for 3. Come on, deck. Fatal Push. Swamp. Whale. Dusk Legion Zealot. Digging for Fatal Push. Alright. Concealed Courtyard, pass the turn. So we can Binding next turn something. It gets rid of Radiant Destinies forever. Or I might have to go with Alenda. Alright, there's Alenda. Oh man, please attack, opponent. Please attack. Please attack. Think of how big your Alenda gets. Oh yeah. Alright, block, block. Okay, our opponent's still going to have Radiant Destiny. But we get rid of I keep wanting to say Glen Elenda, but we get rid of Elendas forever. Play the Plains. And yeah, Ixalan's binding. Get rid of those Elendas. Not part of our plans for the rest of the game. Get them out of here. Pass the turn. Alright. I think we might be in okay-ish shape. Chevadoons. Opponent. Oh, nothing? Nothing. Alright. That's good. That's very good. Play Dusk Legion Zealot. See what we draw. Plains. Play a Plains. Run out our tutor. Where are we at on the permanent count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Forerunner. Tutors. We will take... I think we're sticking with Twilight Prophets. Prophet did it for us last time. It'll do it again this time. Pass the turn. 2 Prophets. Prophets! Oh, man. Maybe we're going to sneak out a win. Oh, man. Greenbelt Rampager Solemnity combo deck. Huh. That's interesting. I don't know if it seems risky. Well, let's play a Prophet. Pump Dusk Legion Zealot. I think the problem is you want to play your Rampager on turn 1 and not on turn 3 or 4, or I guess it would be 4 after Solemnity. So I think that's the biggest challenge. Get in. Oh man, I feel like we might be winning. I have been super impressed with Elenda. I think Elenda is actually insane. But I think it's actually good in our opponent's build. I don't think it would be good in our build. I am working on an Elenda deck that you guys and girls will be seeing hopefully before too long. Prophet doing its thing. Come on, Prophet. Sanctum Seeker. Oh my god, we're going. We're going for it. If you settle us, you settle us. That's fine. If you don't settle us, we win. That is even better. We're attacking with everything. Getting those Sanctum Seeker triggers. This is what we want to be doing with the vampires. This is it. This is it. This is a dream. Hit our opponent to 2. Prophet. Oh! Yes! Yes. 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 People on Reddit are talking about the Saffron Olive effect, the economic effect that happens when you play a deck. Normally, cheap cards spike after you play them. Recent example being Goblin Lord Burning Inquiry. Ah, yes. Wow. Good. Our opponent has been very polite. I will definitely give our opponent credit. They were... Yes. That would have been a frustrating loss from our opponent's side. So, opponent, super cool in the chat. And we got a new donation. What a win! That was the win. We could still get a treasure chest. We could still feed the children. We got to win this last one. Our vampires came through. So I think we're learning things about the vampires. $2 donation from Zafan with a deck list. Oh, thank you for the donation, Zafan. Elemental Sun. Ooh, Blood Sun Descendants Path Elementals. That looks pretty interesting. I wonder, I really got to play some Blood Sun decks in Modern to see how good they actually are. But that looks super spicy. Is there a combo with Revelark, or is it just the best elemental? I guess I like it. It looks cool. Wow, what a win that was. What a win. Please not control again. Who? All right. Well, so I think we're learning things. We're slowly learning about vampires. And what we're learning so far from our opponent's deck, Radiant Destiny seems insane. I feel like our deck playing just 4 Fatal Pushes, probably not right. I think we need more removal than just 4 Fatal Pushes. I still haven't changed my thinking that vampires are probably the least powerful tribe from Ixalan. But they are powerful enough. Like, we are getting wins with them, and I feel like our deck isn't as tuned as it needs to be. So the fact that we're able to pick up wins, even with our relatively rough around the edges version of vampires, there might be potential here. All right, this is it. This is for the chess boys and girls, playing for the children. See if we can feed the children. Yeah. So the Saffron Olive effect thing, I've said it before. I wish that cards didn't spike based on the decks. I really believe that it's just people buying the decks. We played Pirates for Budget Magic yesterday, Red Black Aggro Pirates, and I was impressed with the aggro version. I still want to play a more controlling version, like Blue Black or Grixis, so I'm sure we'll be doing that. Maybe on the stream, actually. Play like Blue Black control Pirates. Noble Hierarchy is too expensive. Let me take a look at the list. Opponent has Duress. Well, that's not good. Wow, main deck Duress. That is interesting. Don't see too many main deck Duresses in Standard. Unless you're Nassif. Nassif's been known to play the main deck Duresses. The Spirit deck, I think... So here's the thing. I think if you're not playing Spirit or some sort of accelerant, like Birds of Paradise or something, I might just run Birds of Paradise, but I think it's less appealing to run Collected Company without those cards. I almost wonder, since it's your only green card, I almost wonder if it's better to just be straight blue-white Spirits if you don't have access to at least Birds of Paradise. So I don't know. But I think the deck looks like it has potential. Opponent passes. Ooh, man, we got all of our big stuff, which is sweet. Let's play... Well, let's go attacking. Hit our opponent. I wish these could tutor for a land. That would make them much more powerful. We're 2-2. Oh, yeah. I didn't update the record. We are 2-2. So we're playing for the chest here against... I don't know what our opponent's playing. Mono black something. We're up to 2-2. We're doing it. Vampires pulling it out. Attack, attack. Hit our opponent. Play that lands. Run out our tutor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, we could just take aggro cards. Another Lord. Let's take Sanctum Seeker. Sanctum Seeker lets us force our advantage here. Crossblade, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. All right, Sanctum Seeker. Opponent has a land. We're going aggro. This is our aggro hand. Gifted Aetherborn. That is annoying. We'll play Scavenger Grounds. Run out our Sanctum Seeker. Pump Vampire Token. Go attacking. Drain our opponent. Hey, welcome, Ben the Savage. Good to have you. So, Seth, what would you say? Ugh, that was talking too fast for my own good. So, Seth, what would you say is the best deck in Standard right now based on the information we have? Oh, boy. So, information minimal, certainly subject to change. I think that the top tier, I don't know which deck is number one, but I think Grixis mid-range / some energy synergies is in that list. Mono red aggro, like Ramenomp Redless, Ramenomp Red, is on the list, and maybe Mardu Vehicles is at least in the conversation. So I think those are kind of the big three, but I don't think they're that far ahead of everyone else, and I think that's subject to change. All right, Vraska's Contempt Sanctum Seeker. Come on, land. Land for card draw. Legion's Landing. Well, go attacking. Not quite a land. Hit our opponent, hit our opponent. Play another Legion's Landing. Get the creature down. I haven't played blue-white auras yet, but I have seen it. And I have played against it. It's actually kind of popular right now. I've seen several people playing it on Magic Online. It can be very devastating when it gets its right starts. I feel like you want to play Moment of Craving in your sideboard for it. I feel like that is a really good answer to the deck. I don't know about Stubborn Sentry. That's spicy. Another Gifted Etherborn for our opponent. Land! Give us a land so we can draw these cards. Forerunner. Ugh. What do we do? We lose our Lord, and we don't kill... Ugh. This is bad news. Bad news, bad news. Yeah, we can attack flip. We lose our Lord, and we don't kill Gifted Etherborn. I guess drawing 3 is probably still worth it. It doesn't feel good, though. But I guess it's probably worth it in the long run. Oh, boy. Well, even less worth it now. Opponent probably should have done that before we attacked. All right, so I think we'll wait now instead of trying to draw cards. Opponent blocks. So let's just Forerunner. I don't think we want Profit yet because we can't actually... ascend. So I think we're just going to take a Dusk Legion Zealot, pass the turn. Just get another Vampire Body out. We basically just want to power up this Champion of Dusk as much as possible, I think is where we're at. Bone it. I mean, we got a lot of life. Opponent only has 3 cards. If we can just put a couple more bodies on the battlefield and then draw like 5, that should just win us the game. Opponent. Uh-oh. Chupacabra. Gonti. Well, there goes our tutor target. I guess we can just draw 3. That's still not horrible. Yeah, if we didn't attack, we wouldn't have had mana, though. I don't know. Yeah, we'll probably just have to draw 3 here. Opponent steals our tutor target. And passes. Yeah, well, drawing 3 is not as many as I would like to be drawing, but we'll do it. It might even be draw 2. They could have Fatal Push very easily. All right, pump the Forerunner. Hopefully draw 3. Okay. Play the Swamp. Fatal Push Gifted Etherborn. And yeah, I think we're going to get in with Forerunner. If our opponent wants to give up Gonti, that's fine. I am doing Modern Super League. I'm super excited for it. All right, opponent trades. We pass. We got a Sanctum Seeker. I think we're still in pretty good shape. Yeah, I don't know what our opponent's playing. Am I getting a cam for Modern Super League? Yes, I will be on camera for Modern Super League. Yes, yes, yes. That doesn't necessarily mean we're going to start doing camera for our normal streams. So we'll have to see. I really like our layout, and the feedback has been really mixed. Like, some people would like the face cam, other people really don't like it. I like the cleanness of our current setup, so I don't know if we'll start doing it for our normal streams or not. But I will be on camera, and I'll even be doing commentary. I'm actually excited for that. I've never gotten the opportunity to do commentary, and I think doing commentary would actually be pretty fun. So I think it's gonna be interesting to get to do commentary for Super League. Opponent, 5 mana. Torment of Hailfire. So our opponent's playing a Torment deck. Well, we'll just lose life to 16. Not a very scary Torment. Mono Black Torment. Well, play a Plains. Play Sanctum Seeker. Go attacking, gain some life. this might be a good matchup for us. So our first, the setup is kind of weird. So there's 8 teams, and I think we do 2 weeks, and then there would be playoffs potentially. I have no idea how well we'll do because I think, in all honesty, we're probably one of the 2 worst teams as far as level of accomplishments in Magic and probably like technical play and stuff like that. There's also, I think that, yeah, so I think as far as that goes, but hopefully we'll be one of the most entertaining of the teams and play the spiciest decks of the teams. We've been talking about it. We can't really spoil our list, but I definitely want to play something with Blood Moon. We're playing against, in the first round, I think it's Team Madison. It's like Sam Black, Caleb, and someone else from Madison. All right, we got the win. So on my team, me, Todd Stevens, and I mean, Todd is great, and he's definitely the most accomplished player on our team, but we're playing against, like, teams that are like Peach Garden Oath, and like, oh, it's Reed Duke and Gabriel Nassif and Brad Nelson, and I don't know if that's literally, but those players are all in it. So we're playing against, like, hardcore Hall of Fame level pro players, and like, I think it is Matt. That sounds right. So I think it's Matt, Caleb, and Sam that we're playing against for the first round. So definitely expecting Lantern, because Sam Black only plays Lantern these days, or has been for the past few months. So sure, they're playing Lantern at least. New donation, Saddleback Lagak for life from Zanbuck. Thank you for the donation, Zanbuck. And Saddleback Lagak is one of the best names to say. So they do the Super Leagues. If you've never seen them before, on the main Wizards Twitch, they have Super League events. And we will be playing in this is Team Modern Super League. So you have 3 players on your team, and format is Modern. What are we cutting here? I think just Gifted Etherborn. Well, Gifted Etherborns. Bring in Lost Legacy for Torment. Maybe go down a couple Fatal Pushes for Duresses. Maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure how to sideboard against this deck. Alright, let's play that. So Team Modern Super League, 3 players on your team, you get 6 decks, and you basically play through all your decks. So you ban one of your opponent's decks, so there's, I guess, only 5 decks technically. But how it basically works is, so let's say, let's say we send Todd out first. So Todd will play one of our decks, again, Sam Black playing whatever of their decks. Ooh, Deadeye Tracker. Interesting. Well, we got to keep cards out of our graveyard, apparently. Or we Fatal Push it. Yeah, let's just get down a Spirant. We can wait on Fatal Push. So play Sky Marcher Spirant. Pass the turn. So, and then whoever wins stays on, and then the other team sends up a person of their choice on their team with a deck of their choice. So let's say Sam won with Lantern, me or Corbin would play, and hopefully play our best deck to beat Lantern to try to knock Sam out. No Momir tonight. We're already past our normal ending time, so I don't think we'll have time for Momir tonight, but hopefully on Thursday. We've had some longer streams lately. I think it's because we've switched to standard instead of playing fast modern decks. So I feel like that's part of it. Things have just taken longer because of that. Yeah, we're just going to get rid of this Deadeye Tracker. Get in with our Aspirant. Opponent did scry to the top. Pass the turn. I don't know how Torment does against us. Yeah, we're kind of collaborating. Yeah, it's kind of like Crew Battle, but for Magic. I don't know what Crew Battle is, but I assume it's kind of like whatever that is, but for Magic. Hey, welcome, Melkor. I just wanted to say Merfolk, because it started out looking like Merfolk. Hey, welcome, Overdose Punch. Thank you. Yeah, the replay channel is a great way to stay up on all the action. Let's get in with our Sky Marcher Aspirant. Keep attacking. Forerunner's not a bad draw. This oddly might be a situation where Forerunner into Forerunner is the thing to do. Opponent has Fatal Push. I think we're going to Forerunner chain. I think we want a Forerunner into Forerunner into Forerunner. And then end the chain with the card draw Vampire. Chris, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. So take another Forerunner, because we have enough mana to actually make this work. So oh man, so last week's Against the Odds was the closest poll I think we've ever had. It came down to Polyraptor and Azur's Gateway, and each of them had over 1,100 votes, and Azur's Gateway won by one single vote. One vote! The closest poll in the history of Against the Odds. So next week is Azur's Gateway, and then in tomorrow's Against the Odds article, we're going to have another Rick's poll, and Polyraptor will get another shot alongside some new, some returning and some new Rivals of Ixalan options. So I'll link it on the YouTube, but also check the Goldfish site for the article. There's a straw poll down at the bottom of the article. All right, Forerunners, do your thing. Pump a Forerunner. Essence Extraction. Well, we'll get a Forerunner. Play a Swamp. Pass the turn. We might be popular. We'll see if we win. Hopefully. I mean, we're going to try to play fun decks, so that's the main plan. Compass. Well, that'll get our opponent out of their land trouble very slowly. Alright. Forerunner. Number 3. I do love that you could just chain these together. It is pretty sweet that it works that way. And now we finish off the chain, since we only have 3 of them, with Champion of Dusk. See, I think this is why Champion of Dusk is good as a one-of. Like, it's not a card you want to draw in every match, or even most matches, but there are also matches where it's just absurdly good. Out of all the vampires in Standard, Champion of Dusk is the best card we could tutor up here. Like, by a significant margin. Modern Miracles, we gotta play Modern Miracles sometime. We gotta play Modern. I've tried to focus on Standard with the new set release, but maybe on Thursday we'll play some Modern. Ooh, Dream Stealer. Okay. That is annoying. Well, let's draw us a few cards, boys and girls. Champion. Ending our Forerunner chain. Pump. Pump. Draw some cards. Lose some life. Is there a reason why Dinosaur Forerunner isn't a dinosaur? Play the land. Are we worried about Dream Stealer? I don't think really. They shouldn't be able to pump it. Let's just keep attacking. Hit our opponent. We'll discard the Lost Legacy. If they can somehow Wrath our hand or Mind Twist our hand, that's annoying, but this puts us pretty close to just winning next turn. Opponent finds a land. Kitesail Freebooter to take the Lost Legacy. Yep. Well, this can make us discard one of our 2 good cards, unfortunately. Yeah, it just takes a while to get it to Eternalize, but it could be the Dream Stealer is a little better than it's given credit for. Opponent gets in. Draw cards or win. I think we got to discard Twilight Prophet. As much as I love turning on Twilight Prophet, Sanctum Seeker's got to be the right call here. Yeah, we'll get rid of Prophet, unfortunately. So play our Sanctum Seeker. The other thing is, once you're empty-handed, Dream Stealer looks a little sillier. Pump. pump. Aspirant was actually a pretty good draw. That lets us do some more pumping. Aspirant, pump, and pump. So now our opponent's got a chump. And they're still just getting absolutely wrecked here. Well, our opponent's on a spicy brew, but it's a spicy brew that I think we're feeding the kid. Yeah, Aspirant was a great draw there. I think we're ending up feeding the children, boys and girls. We had some rockiness, but I will say we played a lot of close games. So I think this vampire build needs work, and it's definitely not the finished product. But I'm coming around. I'm coming around on vampires, still ranking below the rest of the tribes, but I think it might actually be playable. Opponent's down to 1. They need Bantu's Last Reckoning, and even that's not a guarantee because they're at 1 and we're at 19, and we'll find something eventually. Opponent plays a land. 5 mana. Are they just going to torment us because? All right. Sure. Might as well. Yeah, I can't blame you, Mr. Dubs, for firing it off. And we got the GG. So, white-black vampires. I feel like the deck questionable around the edges, but we ended up with a 3-2. We stuck it out. We stuck it out. So, I mean, yeah. Yeah. Not insanely good. Not insanely bad. We got a treasure chest. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Wow. So, all right, we're going to open the treasure chest in just a minute. We got to do a quick talk about the deck. So, talking about vampires really quickly, I think that they're still not as powerful as other tribes, but they're pretty reasonable. The big things we learned tonight about vampires is we have some really powerful situational cards, but they're very situational. Prophet, Champion, Bishop. I was very impressed with the tutors. I really like the tutors for both vampires and pirates at 3 mana because you can tutor up things on curve, and they're good to chain together. So I'm very impressed with that card. I think the biggest improvement our deck needs is the sideboard needs improving. We played pretty close to the instant deck tech sideboard. I feel like we need something to deal with go wide decks. That's what we struggled against the most. I can't imagine us ever beating like tokens or something with this sideboard. So we need improvements there. And I feel like we need more removal. Fatal Push is fine, but I feel like we need some cast outs, Ixalan's Binding, a little bit more removal in the deck. But overall, I mean, we ended up with a 3-2 for how rough it was. And even one of our losses, we lost to Control in a really long, close, hard-fought, grindy match. So we were actually pretty close to going. Yeah, I think Golden Demise is definitely one that should be there. I think we were really close to going 4-1. We were also really close to probably losing another match because we played so many close matches. I don't really like Yaheni in this deck. I think you can build Yaheni like our opponent's version of vampires that we beat, that had Yaheni, that also had Alenda and Radiant Destiny and Metallic Mimic. I think that's another style of vampires that I will definitely be interested in checking out because I think that our opponent's build, even though we beat it, I liked a lot of things that was doing, and in all honesty, we probably got lucky to win that match. So I guess it evens out. Our squeaking out some matches, just barely losing some. So I was very interested in our opponent's build. Look really solid. So I think next time I play vampires, that's where I'm going to go. Anyway, let's open our chest for our final thing tonight. Wow, planes. All right. One treasure chest, only one. So if I was going to rank the tribes from best to worst, I would say, I think I'm going to say Merfolk 1, Pirates 2, Dinosaurs 3, Vampires 4. I think that there's... It's really hard to tell at this point, though. Those are very preliminary rankings still. I think the monuments are hard to play with these mixed color decks, so I don't know if Bantu's Monument would be worth it. I think I also want to try a mono black vampire Panharmonicon style build around the enter the battlefield vampires more. Then Bantu's Monument could be really sweet. Anyway, let's open our one single treasure chest. We have one treasure chest. Let's crack it open. Come on. Be good to us, Wizards. Moto. Someone. Well, we got some spice. It's not valuable, but Training Grounds, super sweet. Training Grounds, something that we should probably play more of, because it's one of the most unique effects out there. 1 mana, activate abilities on creatures you control, 2 less to activate. Not a valuable card. Sadistic Sky Marcher, it's a vampire, so on theme with our stream for the night. Not good enough for the vampire deck, but maybe if I had 1 more toughness or something, and a desert. So, eh. Wow, I guess it's actually worth a ticket. That's better than I thought it would be. Anyway, everyone, I think that wraps it up for tonight. So, Vampires, sweet, definitely still needs work, but it's good enough that it can compete. So, we'll be back on Thursday with another one. Maybe some Modern if I can find a sweet Modern deck, but we'll play something sweet. Anyway, reminders on the way out the door. MTG Goldfish Replay YouTube. If you missed any of the sweet Vampire action or any of the old streams, you can catch it out there. Normal YouTube, you don't want to miss Against Odds tomorrow. It is a sweet one. One of my favorite in a long time. Also, played some Pirates on Budget Magic last night if you missed that. Merch page to support the stream and the channel and the site. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much for donating, for hanging out, for subscribing. You all are awesome. It's always a blast. Be back on Thursday with another one. Until then, have a wonderful middle of the week, and I will talk to you soon.